Yo, what's good? Yo. Appreciate everybody stopping through so far. Yeah, I see 805 on. Got your get your popcorn ready. Appreciate you, bro. Hawk, what up? 1970 Chevy. Man, I'm gonna ask you about what kind of engine you got in that bad boy, bro? Oh, that's one of the cars you love. Cause what up, Miss Matrix? I appreciate you. You know, I love that feminine energy coming through. Mm-hmm. AJB, you paying RB 10 million. I wouldn't say I paying straight up 10 million, but I'm saying like if we can overpay Dak and let him reset the market and he ain't really do shit, why are people complaining about Brandon Arby resetting the market? I pay him upwards to close to 9. Shit. You know, I said my piece about that. Or said what's happening? What it do? Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I was gonna do this shit at 7:30, man. But I said, "Fuck it, man. I'm ready to get this shit started. Got everything taken care of and straight, so you know, get in with this shit, man." But I'm gonna play a clip, man, with Brian Schottenheimer on Rich Eisen show. I haven't really watched the whole thing. I watched about 3 or 4 minutes of it. 'Cause I wanna straight up react to this, cause you know what I'm saying, just purely. Cause I think it's some shit he gonna say in here that's probably gonna piss me off. But you know what I'm saying? He talking about Dak and he talking about what they gonna do in the draft. I heard a little bit what he said about Dak, but I ain't listened to the rest what he said about what he gonna do in the draft. But when I seen the title Rich Eisen show, I was like, he gonna talk about Dak and he gonna talk about the draft. But he started talking about Dak in the beginning of the video a little bit. But I'm gonna get into that shit, man. Cause I'm kind of interested to see what he say about what they gonna do in the draft. Man, especially with this new D coordinator. And when we don't have the personnel to run that scheme, yeah, I'm very interested to see what he say about the draft. I'm gonna get into this shit, man. Here we go. Let me see.
Lessons that, as I look back on this year, I'm so proud of the brother and the culture that we built that withstand that.
Remarkable.
You know, now that I've settled down a little bit, we had to do the whole defensive search and all that. It's been good for me to go back and read these AARs, after action reports, where you go back and you look at almost every facet of your program, and from the offseason program to the draft to free agency, to the coaching search, to training camp. And there's a ton of lessons learned.
We'll take year 2 that you feel that you're better at.
Probably just, I would say, the overall organization in terms of being involved in all 3 phases. You know, I think last year we hired Clayton Adams, who's a superstar, by the way, offensive coordinator, but I still felt like I had to get him up to speed on our offense and blend it. And I felt like I didn't do a great job being involved with the defense. And this year I'm going to be much more involved. I'm thrilled about our hire with Christian Parker. I think he's excellent. The staff we put together is excellent. There are a ton of we did 9 interviews for coordinators. Jerry and Steven, and we're involved in everything. We dove into concepts and techniques.
Yes.
I mean, to hear us talk about coverage concepts.
This the part. This the part that be killing me about Shotty, man. And he ain't even got to talk about what I was gonna talk about, but man, it's this these hopes and dreams he be selling, saying the same shit over and over again. It's like him and Dak has mastered the media. Say all the right things. You know what I'm saying? You finna sit here and tell me Jerry Jones went through all that shit with you, going through plays, scouting. No, Jerry Jones ain't did that, bro. I ain't even finna believe that shit, man. Just talking good, feel good shit. That's all this is to me. I can't rock with that shit, bro.
And Jerry asking questions about run fits and stuff like that was awesome. I really do feel like being the play call something I know how to do. Now the coach truly involved in all three phases is one thing I'm really looking forward to.
And what you learn about Dak?
He wants to get better. He did get better this year.
I mean, he did. I mean, you look at the
See, y'all hear that shit? He got better, and then Rich Eisen co-signing. He a flip flopper too. He a flip flopper on Dak. Man. I'm sorry for keep stopping it, but I might stop a few more times. But let me let him get back into this shit.
You could see maybe he had his best year as a professional. You could point to certain aspects of his game. There really isn't maybe the most important you can in a football team.
Yeah, and again, I think that's one of the benefits that I was given having been there and had the relationship with Dak. But I just think how quick we picked up each other's rhythm. Obviously, I was the coordinator for the last.
And that's the problem right there, Shawty. You was OC for 2 seasons and you ain't calling out one play, bro. Not one play. And it was evident by how the offense was this season. Very evident. Because Brandon Aubrey had to come in and save y'all. Brandon Aubrey was a big part of this offense, bro. And they ready to kick him to the curb. Brandon Aubrey said, pay me, goddammit. I don't blame him. Facts 805 on, he already talked like goofies in the front office. Oh shit, Willie Wonka, what it do, Willie? He's a con artist just like that. When I saw his face for interviews, I switched the channel. Nah, Willie, he don't even sound convincing, bro. Nah, not at all.
And he did have a great year, and there's still room for improvement. I love that we were able to play it more under center and do.
Did he say Dak had a great year, but it's still room for improvement? This 11-year vet we talking about right now. See, man, this shit is almost comical and laughable, bro. I'm telling you, man. We're in trouble, y'all. We're in trouble.
Some more of the play action stuff. I think he's great at that. But the leadership and the command of what that guy brings to our locker room.
The moment where you yourself go, that's my dad. I just sounded like my dad. Do you have that moment ever?
You probably when I cry in front of the team. Yeah, I'm a emotional guy. Yeah, I mean,
shit.
I am a
I ain't listen to this whole thing. He talking about he'll cry like his dad. Man, that's so soft. There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in football. What the fuck is this shit about? So that's why he was so mesmerized. What was we played the Rams? Was it the preseason or either our first game was something? He was so mesmerized by the stadium, bro. He couldn't even fucking coach or do nothing. crier. He's a crier.
You're gonna touch
probably, yeah, it's probably Dick Vermeil.
Right.
Actually is funny. I was calling up after walked up, and Jake Ferguson goes, "Hang in there, Shotty." Like he literally called me out. Like, really, bro? Really gonna call me out? Like I'm in my feelings?
Right.
But my dad always taught me, Rich. He said, "Hey, on your emotions," and I'm a very authentic person. I don't change anybody, but
Nah. Men don't go off their emotions, bro. Men do not work off emotions. This the type of leader we got. He's emotional. So you really can't. So you making emotional decisions when you're coaching and calling plays. You ain't even being logical about the shit you trying to do for the team as a head coach. Are you kidding me?
it's good for these guys to see that we care enough and how much we love them and we care about their success, not just about them as players as well.
Was it like in the regular season, Micah Parsons? That was out of your control, right? Like you talk controllables, and you're in a position where you're a control freak. All had bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, you something.
Great thing about that was in just the communication. At the end of the day, we really felt like this was something that could make us better football and give us the firepower to go and do the things that we've been able to do. Mike is an incredible player.
Yep.
I love Micah. Actually, when we lost Marshawn, was one of the first guys that I reached out to after talking to all of our players.
Really?
Yeah, because they were so close, and Micah was in that room, and he really appreciated me reaching out. Mike will be close forever. I wish him the best, but you look at what we've been.
Why are they still talking about Michael Parsons? What is the point? What is the point to continue to keep talking about Michael Parsons, bro? I don't understand this shit.
Been able to do, and getting a guy like Kenny Clark was incredible for us. And then you turn it around and you take one of those picks to go at a guy like Quinnen Williams, who I think is one of the best defensive line in the league. And you get the firepower of the draft pick. So I think it's worked out great for both sides.
Communication, how much talk you have the is about and what the plan here.
Yeah, every day.
Okay.
And I think that's one of the thing I say about GP from the moment he got there.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is the best. I love this guy. I love how much fun he has playing the game. I know how much he loves football, and I expect George to be on our team for a long time to come.
Okay, we like that. We like hearing that because he balled out. And we all heard from Pittsburgh is that he had the physical skills. Would he be able to together? How were you able to connect with him to get those out of him?
Well, I think that was the thing. When I first met P, came up to my office. We made the trade, and I have a basketball hoop in my office. I like to bring players in there and see who the competitors are and who can shoot.
Right.
And I beat him. He'll remember it differently. I beat him. Yeah. If you're GP, I beat you. On, man, it's just like he knew that I cared about what he can do for us on the field was important, but more important than anything, I care about the guy. I want what's best for our players, and he felt that.
What was it like, and what's it like then being in Jerry Jones's office for an interview to be the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys?
Well, it's funny.
Let me just tell you how I see it,
yeah,
and then you tell me how far off I am. The lights aren't completely on; they're dim. Okay. There might be handles around here for, to add a little bit of mystery to it, and then he's sitting behind a desk, you're sitting in front of the desk. Am I far
Well,
off?
I don't
at
want to
all?
ruin your dream, but no, that's not how it was at all.
Oh no!
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
so I didn't want to crush your spirits, but that's not how it was at all.
I appreciate you being straight up honest with me. That's who you are, Brian
Yes,
Schottenheimer.
I am.
It's not like that at all?
No, but
What's
it
it
was
like?
very thorough.
Okay.
It was probably the second or third time that we talked that I got off the phone, and I was like, damn, I think I got a real shot at getting this job. And but the conversations were great. The conversations were seamless. The direction that my beliefs and my philosophy,
Yes.
He was very excited about my ability to communicate, my ability to connect with the players. It was really seamless. And I do think that was part of the benefits of him seeing me around the players and on game day and after games, not just after wins or losses, as a coordinator, leading the guys and giving direction or giving advice or consoling these guys.
Mhm.
I think that was a big part of it. But it was in the boardroom, the lights were on.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a little no candles.
No candles.
Actually, if I had one complaint,
Yes.
was after about 6 hours, I got a little hungry,
And
and they had salads, so I went and got
Salads?
a little salad, yeah. Because when you're interviewing, you can't have food coming out of your mouth and
Okay.
stuff like that. Yeah, we had salad.
was it a C? What?
Caesar, yeah.
Look at that. See, I guess that's for your first round draft choice is going to be.
Yeah, again, everybody
That.
wants to picture at defense and certainly forwards,
Okay.
but I love the process. I love the conversations that we've already got started with Jerry and Steven going through the draft board. I love this time of year. Like, I love getting in the room with these guys and watching them talk ball, because you can see the guys that get real passionate about
Yes.
the X's and the O's, but even their brothers, they talk about their teammates and, hey, this is so-and-so. I think this is the best part of it. But, we're going to go through the process. And again, is defense going to be the only thing that we draft? No. But we certainly have a number of
Wow. And there it is. There it is for all you Dak fanboy slurpees. They're not going to go heavy defense. The very thing they complained about all season and made excuses for Dak Prescott. So they still going to give him more weapons? On the offensive side of the ball, we already fucking expended financially on the offensive side of the ball, and they ain't produced shit. So here we go. Cater to Dak Prescott more. So they not gonna go hard for the defense. Oh. This is crazy, man. I can't believe he sat up here and said this shit.
So I think this is the best part of it. But, we're going to go through the process, man, and the X's and the O's, but even their brothers, they talk about their teammates and, hey, this is so-and-so. I think this is the best part of it. But, we're going to go through the process, man. And again, is defense going to be the only thing that we draft? No. But we certainly have a number of positions that we want to address. And in the
EJ?
That's bullshit. Fuck out of here with that. To me, man, we got a rookie motherfucking DC with rookie assistant coaches. Don't have the personnel changing the philosophy of the defense. Don't even have the personnel to run that philosophy. And he talking about defense won't be the only thing we pick in the draft. Defense should be the only thing you pick in the draft, unless you draft a fucking quarterback. That's it. Defense, 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 defense. Man, there shouldn't have been a question about that. Are you kidding me? Shouldn't have been a question about that. How he gonna talk about defense won't be the only thing we're gonna draft? So they're gonna draft some offensive players. They'll probably draft more offensive players than they draft defensive players. I bet you. Are you kidding me, man? This don't even make sense. I love being in the draft room. I love being everybody all together. And man, get the fuck out of here, because that shit don't mean nothing. On your mind right now, it seems like y'all gonna drive more offensive players than defensive players, which was the very thing all they kept crying about was held our team back. Do this shit make sense to y'all? Dak is still getting better. I guess that's why they're gonna go offense. But that shit ain't making no sense because they brag about being number one. They're gonna bring Pickens back. We got a 1,200 yard rusher coming back. You got Ferguson coming back. What the fuck else we really need on offense? It's supposed to be this premier, dominant, high scoring offense. So it was the defense that so called failed us, right? Is that why that could not succeed because of the defense? So what the fuck you talking about? He should have been saying defense, defense. Oh, we going defense. Oh, we got a new new philosophy. We got a new mindset. Big time defense. Stop the run. Run the ball on offense. Bro. I don't understand this shit. But then get mad at me for pointing shit out like this. They going offense again like they did last season, man. We ain't finna be shit again. Willie Wonka, I just appreciate you, JB, more than you know. Only of the few people who keep it real. Appreciate that, Willie. Yes, sir. Dak delusional. What's happening, bro? They had to drive help for Dak every year. That's what it seemed like. I mean, he really just sat up there and said, "Are we going to drive defense?" No. Even though he know there's a lot more holes on the defense than the offense, he's still saying they're going to draft offensive players too. He sat there and admitted it and said that he know there's more holes on the defense than the offense, but you still going, man, this draft. Oh, well, I really can't wait to see this draft. This shit gonna tell me a lot about this team coming into this season, 2026. Lux two, what's up? It better be all defensive draft. Facts. Facts. Willie Wonka, I have to suffer every day listening to false prophets like Mark Holmes and Mike Fisher. Yeah, Mike Fisher too. I guess what they report is in their honest opinion. Cause man, oh, one season offense position they need to drive. It's one offensive position they need to drive, and that's quarterback. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they go offense, it better be a quarterback. Otherwise, don't even do it. All defense, all fucking defense. Willie Wonka, keep it coming, JB, because I know that they are watching you. Okay, damn, this shit that thunder loud. I knew like someone was fucking with my computer. Fucking rain going crazy, thundering and shit. Lux two. Can't teach stupid. Tim Sampson. Dak is a loser. What emotion he showed. That's why he took all the cap space. Yeah, but you know what? You know what, Tim? This is how I made my video yesterday. Where was the smoke for Dak Prescott though? For wanting to reset the market and be the highest paid. He 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 didn't produce on a high level. Ain't been deep in the playoff. I can see it that man had been to an NFC championship game, even if he lost during that contract negotiation. Oh, I would even kind of concede, but okay, I mean, shit. But this dude ain't did shit. None of them had the smoke for Dak Prescott when he wanted to reset the market. Dak delusional. They got to drive Dak, that all pro left tackle. I thought they did that shit about 2 or 3 times already. Still ain't good enough. Mills, what to do, Mills? We usually do the opposite of what we need. Watch the 12th pick be a left tackle. And that delusional just said that shit. Watch the 12th pick be a left tackle. The 20th pick gonna be a right tackle. Good shit, bro. Good shit, bro. 805 You see Savage video last night? It was good. He shout you out. Show respect. No, I didn't see that 805. I'm gonna go check his channel and check it out. Yeah, he made comments on the video. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out. Yeah, I wanna do a video and bring Savage up to talk about this draft, man. He got some good knowledge on that shit, man. I wanna bring him up. We can talk about this draft one day for the draft. Come up. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out. 805, okay. Shout out to Danny Savage, draft guru. Willie Wonka. If they draft a QB, I will be back watching my team again. Man, I'm gonna keep reporting on this shit, boy. Man, that delusional. Without Brandon Aubrey, Cowboys 4-13 or worse. Man, preach, bro. Shit. But they just want to kick it to the curb, man, because he want to get paid. I'm not. No, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying like 10 million, but I think he should be high, close to nine, low nines, at least, bro. I mean, he's been more consistent than everybody on the team, bro. I ain't even gonna front. Brandon R has been more consistent than everybody on the team, and he ain't even. You expect the leader, the quarterback, the MVP, second team All Pro, running up the MVP, top 5 elite. You would expect him to be more consistent than the kicker. And his only inconsistency is when he got to kick 55 plus, 60 plus. Damn, they're perfect for 45 yards. Perfect. Literally, he's perfect. God damn it. 45 yards. Man, shit. And he's won games for us? Are you kidding me? He's literally won games for us, and they just want to kick him to the curb like he ain't shit. Man, that's how they do, man. For Dak Prescott, they'll get rid of anybody. They'll dog anybody over Dak Prescott. And these Cowboy fans, why aren't they rooting for Brandon Aubrey to get what he wanted? What he wanted. Why the fuck Brandon Aubrey can't want what the fuck he want? He know his value. Like they said, well, Dak knows his value. Well, shit, Brandon Aubrey know his goddamn value. Like, shit, man, I done won games for this team. Why you fucking kicking me? I've been kicking for 62, 63, 64, 65, 60, 59, 50. I mean, goddamn. Corsair, JB, they need to drive a whole team except for the Texans. Really, Wonka, my Cowboys were the only thing that kept having something to look forward to in life. And I hate to admit this. Hey, man, a lot of us was like, man, this my Cowboys do or die, bro. We was all, I mean, I got to say, I had to stop being emotional about this team, man. Like, literally, I depended on my week to be good if we won, bro. But I started looking at this shit like, man, I think I care more about us winning than the motherfucking players that get paid to win. So I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna see what the fuck they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bought shit from the Cowboys and I don't know how long. Shit. I wanna see, man. And I'm going and since I started my channel, I'm like shit, I'm gonna be honest about what I see about my team. I ain't gonna just be like saying shit to be feeling good. Man, we fucking suck, bro. But I think there's some shit we could do with changes with this team. Started with some of the choices Jerry Jones made. But it's just like they just want to continue to do the same shit. And I'm like, man, there's some shit we could do, man. We need to get rid of this quarterback that's won for the last 10 years. Shit, man. Lost too. He almost lost his leg toward the end of the season. He had to kick so damn much. And Dak was playing yeah. They don't take that into account. This man literally is fucking he literally wasting his leg just like who we had. Greg
Yo,
Zerline.
what up? What up?
What it do, old school? What's up with you? Goddamn, we literally had what?
What's
Maha,
going on?
Zerline, uh Dan Bailey? I mean, goddamn. What you got, bro? What's up with you?
Watching this NFL combine. What's going on?
Not much, man. Just I don't know if you might have been here. I was just reacting to down this interview with goddamn Brian Schottenheimer, and he basically said what I knew was gonna happen. They're not gonna go defense heavy.
No, just drama. How much of the interview you got left?
Say again.
How much time you got on the interview?
Let me see. Probably about 3 minutes. You want to listen to it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let me cue it up. Let's see.
My guy TJ,
Yeah. TJ and I are very close.
come on out here real quick, TJ, before I let him go. I know he's got to get going. There you go. There you go.
Have you seen his picture of the flag?
I live with this man almost every day professionally. You got a quick question for the coach before I let him go?
I do, not in all 22 or anything like that, Coach. It's more about you.
Okay.
You know, I know you got your first gig in 97. In 28 years it took you to get to this point. Like, personally, how did that make you feel? What is the validation, the fact that you put in all this hard work? And I'm sure there were jobs that passed you by that you didn't get.
Are you trying to get him to cry?
Well, no, I think he's trying to take your job because I would rather talk to you actually than Rich.
Well, let's talk about it.
He's a boy fan.
Yeah.
I thought you'd get that.
But it is a great question.
Okay.
And
I got a second part that might make you cry.
Well, I mean, we might run out of time, but that's for you guys. That's for you guys. But I would say, I thought goodbye. And that the record for most points scored in franchise history. And Pete and I kind of agreed to go our separate ways, which happens in this business. And I wasn't getting looks from other teams. I kind of thought it passed me by. But what it proved to me and what it showed me was you're always being evaluated. 4 years ago, I was a consultant in this organization. And now I'm 1 year into my head coaching regime there. A lot of room for improvement, but be who you are.
Hold up, man. So he was a consultant.
Yeah,
Yo, wasn't the DC we got what they call he was a analyst or some shit, like a consultant or some shit like that he was.
yeah,
Same thing with Brian Schottenheimer.
yeah.
Damn
It's
consultant.
just
4 years now.
it's
He's a
fine
head
by
coach.
the interview, dog.
All the time, every day, and you will get noticed.
That's what's up. And also, I noticed that you carry a card of your dad, Marty Schottenheimer, you on game day. Like,
Now he is trying to get me to cry.
just like, what would that, how do you think that he's feeling? What would he say to you in this moment, man?
Oh man, I think of him every day. I really do. I think of him every day. I carry him with me on game day, and good times and bads. I hold on to the card, but he's proud.
Yeah.
And here I go, and I see his picture up there.
Yeah.
What I remember is he was a legendary coach, but an even better father.
Yeah, he's a good man. And I'm the same way as you. I'm a crier. I
Yeah,
think
Jake
of my-
Ferguson's yelling at me right now from TV saying, Shotty, stop, hold it together.
Me too, man. But yeah, I worked in LA for 20 years. I always wanted to do something like this. 20 years, I was always behind the scene. He took a chance on me and he put me and gave me the shot that I
What's
had.
happening now, man?
I know.
It's all good.
So when I got to learn about you when you got hired, this was part of the story.
Hold up, OG.
Yeah,
What you wanted me to play this because they about to start crying and shit and hugging and shit?
yeah.
What the fuck is this shit about?
It's comical, man. He too sentimental, man. The problem is he try to create a friendship, man. Like with these players, man. There's a line you got to draw. A hard ass coach, or you gonna be a daddy. You can't have a relationship with your players if you're getting out of line. I mean, you have to go get in their faces if shit is going bad.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you in the games, if Dak is throwing 3, 4, 5, 6 interceptions, you got to say, look, I'm putting your ass on the bench because we're losing and you have not done anything to help us win. So this is about babying the players or this is about winning. You can't have the two.
Man, our team's soft. And I see where they get it from.
Yeah, you can't try to be a parent and then a friend at the same time. I mean, there's a point in time you got discipline, man. They're not playing well. They're fumbling the ball. They're missing catches. Everybody goes to the bench, but Dak Prescott. Okay, I've seen a couple players did get benched though. They missed a couple tackles. They dropped the ball a couple times. They rolled the bench. But if Dak is out there throwing 3 and 4 interceptions and 1 and 2 out, 1, 2, 3 and out, 1, 2, 3 and out, you ain't doing shit.
Nope.
Your defense is out there, as I said this a couple years ago, your defense plays more snaps than you do on offense. And you're still out there doing the same shit, turning the ball over, not picking up first downs, not taking care of the ball, not getting the ball out of your hands fast enough. That's been the biggest problem with this team. He holds on to the ball too long, and he don't picks up the first down. He don't find the open man. He don't turn his head fast enough. He stares down the receivers constantly. He don't take care of the ball. So that's why we have not gotten past the second round. We have not in the last 2 years. We haven't gotten to the playoffs. So 3 years. It's consistent. Then you want to come out here in year 11 and say everything's gonna be okay. You want to add more addition to you want to drop the offensive tackle. You want to add more weapons to the offense.
Yep.
But you want to leave the defense button empty. Then you want to come out here on this show. And I told you earlier in my video, I said read the signs and watch them closely because they're gonna come out here and fool you with something, but then on draft day or the phrase they're gonna show you something else. They ain't trying to They ain't trying to fucking win, man. Scotty came out here now in an interview to keep the Cowboys relevant.
That's it.
What else
But
he
he's,
came out here to say that? Oh man, look, our teams really suck. We need to get better. I mean, you guys say suck, but we need to fix
yeah,
the problems.
yeah.
We need to get to the NFC Championship game. We got to win more than 10 games to get to the playoffs. Our goal is to win 8 games this year because we can't win 7 games, more than 8. What is our fucking goal? So,
No, Shotty already said it. The goal was Super Bowl. He already said that.
shit.
He said we're gonna win. Teams are gonna take our coaches,
Yeah.
and when we win, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. Just
Yeah, but
look
you
at
got
what
to show
Seattle
us.
did.
You can talk
That's what he
all that
said.
bullshit all you want. You got to show us. You got to show us, man. You got to put the players in place. You got to draft back. You got to bring in the right free agency. You got to get out on the field. It all starts up front with OTAs and doing all that stuff, doing mini camps, doing all that shit. They got to bring talent in here, man. If we think about it, we have the same fucking roster as we did last year.
Yep.
The same roster. We're going to go into 2026 with the same roster. We got beat the fuck down in 2026. You're going to try to change my mind, say that 2026 roster, 2025 roster is better than 2026 roster? No, it's the same. Just because you drop 2 players, don't fix your team.
Especially if they not really thinking about defense.
No.
This is you know what? You basically just said it could be the same team because they didn't really do nothing with defense this year. I mean, in last year's draft.
No.
It seems like they're gonna do the same thing.
If you're giving up 300-400 yards in the secondary, that means your secondary sucks. If you're giving up 200 or 300 yards on the ground, that means your linebacker core and your defensive line still sucks. No matter how many fucking fronts you try to put out there, you can put the 3-4 front, the 5-2, the 6-2, the 7-2, the 8-2, the 9-2, the 4-4, the 4-3, the 4-6. You can put that out there.
4-2-5.
You can put, but you gotta have the players. You gotta have talent.
You could be multiple all you want, but if you ain't got the players to be multiple, how you gonna do that?
They don't have the talent. They're not younger up front. Everybody's of age. You got Wilson, you got Hooker of age. You got all those other players that have been here for 3 or 4 years. You got Sam Williams of age. You got nothing but old players. You got a few defensive players that could bring some shine to it, but your linebacker core is old.
Yeah.
You got and Sean, we can't trust him because of his leg because you played him in preseason and got injured. You drafted him 3rd or 4th, and you played him, and he got injured, and then you didn't set him and let him rehab the whole year, and he came out there and hurt his leg again. That's why I tell you, when they do this, get on the fucking field, they doing their electric slide, when they doing their drills and all that shit. Oh, you looking good on the field, dude.
Electric slide.
You haven't got on the field yet.
Nope.
To prove to us that you're ready to play.
Hey, let me read this comment real quick, OD.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Sport 78. Appreciate you, the sport. I don't think the Cowboys will draft a single offense player in the draft. You don't think so? Or you being facetious? Because it didn't sound like it from Shotty talking about they going to not only draft defense, but drafting offense too. That's why I'm very interested to see what this draft going to be about.
They're going to draft the tackle, man. They're going to draft the tackle. Because of they're not sure what the right side going to give them. They're going to draft the tackle to replace Steele. That's going to be your second pick because they're too stupid to trade back.
That's what I'm thinking they should do. Acquire some more picks, man, because we ain't got nothing in the second and what is it? Second and
third. Yeah, they host themselves and they don't. later on down the line, they gave up those picks too. They done gave away like 3 picks for Pickens and then 2 or 3 picks for Williams. How you gonna get younger on defense when you're giving up all your picks?
Mm.
You don't go into the season with a bunch of older cats that you did last year, and you need to trade back so you can require more depth on your team, more linebackers, more defensive pass rush.
Yeah.
They need to get in the bed with Buffalo, trade Pickens, get him up out of here, and then because you can't have 2 number 1s. It don't make no sense.
Yo, hey, OG, yo, you preaching to the
You
choir, bro.
2 number 1s and then turn around and throw the ball to Ferguson constantly, and you got Schultz, and then you got Flournoy, and then you got Turkey. There's not enough balls. Then you gonna run the ball on fucking on time. How you gonna run the ball? How you gonna have an efficient offense, and then your defense still sucks, and then you gonna have Turpin complain. You gonna have Turpin complaining. You gonna have Pickens complaining, Ferguson complaining. You gonna have Lamb complaining. They not getting enough touch.
Yep.
And Flournoy complaining. And Tober's out of here. Tober's gone. He don't want to do the shit no more. He done.
Damn, man, I like Tober, man.
He'll probably go over to Carolina or something and do really well, or you could go over to some other team.
I seen Cooper Rush ball with Tober, man. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something on Tober. A lot of people don't like him.
He'll probably go to the Rams. He'll probably go over to
damn, the Rams would be a good spot for him.
He'll probably go to Buffalo. He'll probably go to a playoff team that with a better quarterback. If you're gonna keep all these weapons, bring somebody in here that can compete with Dak Prescott, that can give us some hope. You gotta give us some hope.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. If they draft offense, they need to draft quarterback. To me, I think everything should be defense, man. I'm sorry.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. There's a couple quarterbacks I like the quarterback out of Miami, even though he did to make that last throw at the end.
Yeah, Caleb. What's the name, Caleb?
Yeah, he tried to force it.
Carson Beck. My bad. Carson Beck. Is that his name?
Yeah, Beck. He tried to force it, but throughout the whole year, he played well. He played good up until that last series to go down and win. But you gotta find somebody sometime soon, because them injuries going to happen to Dak Prescott. The boys not holding back, man. They bringing the heat, dog. This year they coming, and the defense that you seen this year on the schedule ain't no joke. You want to go ahead and finish your video?
Huh?
You want to finish your video?
Oh, it's a little bit left. It's some more crazy shit. All right, hold on. Let me cue it back on there.
And it just resonated. So I just wanted to tell you that, man. That, I'm excited for you, happy, and man, let's do this.
TJ, let me say this to you, man. People, this business and life in general is about people. And the way you talk about Rich is the way my players talk to me. I talk family, and certainly how I talk about.
Too bad.
Thanks, man.
Sorry, I brought TJ on to make you cry. I thought he was going to basically say he went into the championship game when
he took it easy on. He took it easy.
Great.
Well, we know championship game's coming. I'm not worried about
yes,
that.
It is. Yes, it is.
See what he talking about already? Championship. You was talking about one game at a time. We won 7. Let's go. The goal should be 8. You see where his mindset is?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, bro, man. This.
Tell you, man, they get in front of the TV, man. They talk too much, and they just ain't producing.
Nope. And that's my gripe with this shit that's going on with Brandon Arvin, where he asking for his contract and the way Dak handled his contract. but they ain't got no smoke for the way Dak wanted to be overpaid. Like in my video, I was saying, reading them comments, they was talking about no one player is bigger than the game or bigger than the team or whatever.
Right.
Man, like, what the fuck? You can say that about Aubrey, where he's really produced and really affected our team. They count our high power offense points from Brandon Aubrey. They add that shit on like it's the offense. Brandon Aubrey, no, god damn it, he know like me and a lot of others. He was a heavy contributor to our offense scoring points. Not even this year. This
Right.
ain't the first year. Ever since Brandon Aubrey been with the Cowboys, he's contributed to this so-called number one offense. Period.
Right.
With his points. And you don't think he don't, man? Shit, I don't blame him. Fuck it. Give me 10 million, motherfucker. Your offense ain't gonna do shit without me. Watch.
Yeah, give me
They
10
just think
million
they
a
can
year.
go get another kicker from somewhere. Oh, we'll get one in the draft. Oh, we'll get a, we could pay them $5. Nah, bro. Most of the kickers we have been weapons that have produced offensive points when they're special teams.
Right.
So they give it to Dak. Oh, this is number one offense. We was number one offense in 2019. Started off 3-0. What the fuck we do? Go 8-8. They always want to attribute to Dak Prescott with the number one offense, but they forget about all these motherfucking kickers we done had. They be kicking the ball out the goddamn stadium.
Yeah.
They count their field goals as points. This motherfucker can't do shit in the red zone. He can't do shit past he get up to the 40-yard line. That's it. Fuck the red zone. He can't even do shit when he get to the 40. Are you kidding me? And you telling me Brandon Aubrey can't say fucking pay me, goddammit? Shit.
Right.
I done won games. Brandon Aubrey's won games. But more than Dak Prescott.
Right. And
My
he
bad.
and he kicks kickoffs and field goals. And that's all he get paid to do. I mean, he's doing a really good job of that. And then if you're kicking 75% of the game and you get to the 50-yard line, you kick a field goal, you ain't even got to score a touchdown. You can kick field goals and that's six. Two field goals and that's six. You can kick 5, 6 field goals a game, and you don't score more points than Dak Prescott.
Yep. What up, Cowboy champ?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing, man?
Yeah, it's chilling.
Appreciate you for stopping by, man.
Man, you know what? Y'all so right, man. It's like everything predicated to number 4 about this team. Head coach of predicated number 4. Not like you said, every kicker that this team has had has built out this offense. And when they get to the point that they overuse the kicker, they just like they do with the running backs. They run to the ground and throw them away and try their luck on the next kicker. And the Cowboys have been lucky to have some decent, good kickers.
Yep.
And and like I said, I don't blame Aubrey. Hell, if you're gonna pay number 4 $60 million a year, and this year is cap on cap $74 million. Hell, give me $10 million.
Right.
Hell, you talking about paying Pickens over 30?
Yep.
Well, hell, and you already paid Williams. Hell yeah, pay the kicker.
When he's been the most consistent.
Yeah. And what people, you know what? People don't realize this Jerry Jones led team over the last 30 years has always been about the offense.
Right.
Not mind the defense, but it's always on the damn offense.
Right.
And then my thing is, I'm like, I know there's a lot of Dak fans out there. They think that Dak can't do no wrong, but why is it that since he been here and he only got 2 wild card victories? And matter of fact, and you heard this from Fifth Quarter Channel and everybody else channel. In 2022, that was the best year that the Cowboys had made to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
But still, 21, 22, and 23, all 3 of the years they could have made it.
Right.
And who had the Cowboys out was a kicker. The kicker and the defense.
Sure did. Who was the problem?
Number 4.
Right.
Instead of putting a tight leash around him, you try to make him try to turn him to Superman.
Yep.
And he ain't nothing but a Robin.
Right.
Facts, Chell. Facts.
You try to make him to a Superman, but he ain't nothing but a Robin. And you know what, man? I was gonna take a break from the Cowboys for make a video for 2 weeks. But for what it's like over the past 24 hours, the stuff that they've been saying.
Yeah.
My God. First Aubrey, then Will McClay talking about what type of defense you gonna run. They don't know.
They don't
They
know.
talk.
You see, my bad, champ. But you see what Shotty just said. Did you see that part of that interview I was playing when he said
Yeah.
you saw that shit?
Yes.
Go ahead, my bad, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. But what's it? Lufonso making him to an outside linebacker, and then they said he don't have the experience as an outside linebacker.
Man, we need 2
Yeah.
bona fide linebackers to add to this team. At least 2.
And then in the later rounds, you better get you a big defensive tackle, I'm talking like somebody like 340, 350.
Right.
And you talking about put Kenny Clark or Williams, Quentin Williams as the nose tackle, the 3-4?
Nah. That's not gonna work.
I'm telling you, man, the team, if you let this team get to you, you will be taking blood pressure medication.
Right.
Because it's still all about them Jerry Jones but this right here is bigger than Jerry Jones right now. The past, I'm gonna say, go back the past 8 years. It's all about keeping Dak Prescott happy.
Yep.
What's good for Dak
The
Prescott?
last about 8 years. Yep. You're right.
Everything about keeping him. And remember 2 years ago, you had some contenders saying that Dak need help.
Right.
What happened last year? You brought in Pickens. You brought in Williams. Cowboys had they were the top 5 offense. Yeah, but you neglect the defense. And even then, if you know that the offense, you know that your defense was going to be trash last year, you do not depend on the radio to win you games. It was like you said, JB. It was times when the Cowboys got into the 40, they started going backwards.
Right.
Yep.
They get into the red zone. You're supposed to be scoring touchdowns, not kicking field goals. Why is it you at the 2-yard line trying to punch it in? You in shotgun mode.
Right.
It's just all the little things that come back and make this Cowboys team a freaking laughing stock. It's Jerry don't care about winning. It's all about soap opera.
Yeah.
It's a freaking soap opera, And I'm for one, I am tired of it, man. I'm not getting any younger.
Right.
And I mean, damn, can we see some type of stability in the front office to show the fan base that yes, you are committed to winning and not just making it by.
Yeah.
Just show up on the field getting paid. Don't
What
yeah.
up, Doomsday?
And then
Hey,
jump in
what's
the,
going on, y'all? How y'all doing
What,
tonight?
and then jump
what's
in
up, Doomsday?
I
Hey,
did
what's
my
going
job.
on, man? What's going on, everybody? Hey, I just wanted to say one thing to add to your conversation real quick. This just goes to show y'all, and I even said it yesterday, JB. Kind of got lost in the shuffle, but there's no football minds in this front office. The problems are deeper than just Dak Prescott. I mean, that's been well documented. Dak, obviously, we all know Dak is garbage, right? He's not garbage, but he sure as hell ain't gonna get it done for us.
Right.
So, but my point is, look, you got who drafted Dak Prescott? Who decided after Kellen Moore went down to make him the starter? That's who you need to be blaming for all this
Man, we
bullshit.
lost like 3 quarterbacks before he became the starter. He wasn't drafted to do shit. He was drafted to
Yeah,
sit back and learn behind Tony Romo because Zeke was drafted for
yeah,
Romo. He wasn't even drafted for Dak.
100%. Well, that's my point. We still brought him to this team, and then they made the fucking conscious decision after Kellen Moore went down. Yeah, he's gonna be our starter. They could have went and got somebody to be our starter. You know what I mean? They didn't have to put Dak under center. Who
Right.
You mean
fucking
when
paid Dak
Romo went
Prescott? Who
down?
gave him that contract? I
You mean
mean,
when Romo went down
well, yeah, when
instead of
Romo
Moore?
went down, then Kellen Moore became the starter. Remember, he broke his leg,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
and then
Yeah, that's
Dak
right.
came in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
remember,
yeah,
remember, remember, you also had Mark Sanchez on the team as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
exactly. But my point is all that is all these freaking problems. It stems from the front office that we are a football team, guys, that looks like we have an 83-year-old owner. That dude, they have no clue. We see him at games holding a Motorola, talking to the coaches on the sidelines.
Right.
Their fingerprints are all over this team. I mean, listen to what Will McClay was saying today. If you caught any of that interview they did
Nah, I didn't
with
see
him,
that.
yeah, he was on 105.3 fan. I happened to see it, so I watched it because I wanted to hear what kind of BS Will had to say. And he was talking around every question they asked him. He wasn't giving good answers. I get the draft strategy stuff, and you don't want to tip your hand. But it's not as if everybody in the league don't already know what the Cowboys need. I mean, it's been well documented all over the media. You know, we can't ever. I mean, nobody that any of these content creators, nobody can like stop talking about the draft. Every damn team in the league knows what the Cowboys need. So, like, of course, that's going to influence the draft. But Will McClay has no idea what kind of players we're looking for. I could tell by the way he was talking.
Yeah, I'm
He was
starting to lose
saying a lot.
confidence in that guy.
Well,
Yeah, I
I've done
started
lost
losing
confidence
confidence.
in him after they drafted that Schoonmaker cat. I was
Yeah,
done with
that
him
that
after
hurt
that.
right there. That hurt right
That
there.
was the
Second
stupidest pick
round
in the
pick,
world.
And that
man.
was second round pick, right?
Yes, that shit was
Yes.
dumb as fuck.
Yeah. His track record in the second and third round is awful. Any other team, he would have been fired.
Yeah, that's a good point,
And
Doom.
don't forget. Remember last year they drafted
And
Rivera, who coming
He was
off
hurt.
a torn
look
ACL.
who and champs, look who they're talking about drafting this year. Jermod McCoy from Tennessee. The fucking blew his knee out and didn't play all year. And that's what all these damn scouts and all the media guys, Brian Broaddus and all those clowns, are incessantly talking about that kid and his traits and how great his traits are. I'm so sick of hearing about traits. Like, how about we get some football players?
Right.
You know,
That's bona fide, and you know when you pick them, you know what they're gonna do.
yeah, exactly. But that's the
Facts,
problem,
man.
though, JB, is nobody in that damn front office knows what they're looking at.
No.
When the whole
They got-
scouting department is a bunch of Nepo babies, you know, and because that's how Jerry runs the show. It's a family damn diner, and we just hire all family and family members, and all them scouts, and a lot of them scouts in that scouting department are either sons of former scouts or sons of former players.
And my
I'm
thing
telling
is,
you.
the fact that they don't know what type of scheme that you're going to run. Yeah, they saying 3-4, but you're also seeing a 5 down lineman and the nickel.
Yeah, he
Yeah, the
said every
force
defense that
supply.
exists, except the gap eight. The only one he didn't say is the gap eight. He said the 4-3, 3-4, the 5-2, the 4-2-5, the 4-1-6, the nickel dime. He said everything. I'm like, you say the
You know
whole
what?
lot without saying nothing.
I'm surprised he didn't bring up the flex defense or the 46 defense.
He did. He said the fucking 5-2. He said the
Man,
bear.
you definitely can't run the 4-6 with the players we got on this team. Ain't
No,
no way you
No.
doing that.
hell no, no way.
It'd be really bullshitting to say some stupid shit
Yeah,
like
no
that.
way. Man, they're talking about drafting all these corners and wide receivers, bro. We need to do nothing but draft linebackers. Like, can we just double down on linebacker in the first round?
That's what I said. We need like two bona fide linebackers.
Why can't we get down if Sonny Styles sitting there, take him, and then you at 20 and CJ Allen sitting there, take him. Double up on it. Do something different.
And also
Like,
the mistake from last year when they traded for Quentin Williams.
yeah. They should have traded for Quentin Williams 2 freaking years ago.
Thank you.
You know,
That's what I see. That's exactly what I see.
I wanted Quentin
He
Williams
did
2
say
freaking years
that.
ago.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, I wanted damn, I wanted Kenny Clark 2 years ago. You know what I mean? I want, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna ask y'all something real quick though.
I'm hit this after this doomsday, but look,
Yeah,
we didn't have the money or the cap space to get them 2-3 years ago with this contract that's hanging over our head with this motherfucking MVP quarterback.
but here's the thing, man. That I wish more people understood. I'm not saying you, JB, per se, or anybody in this town. I'm saying these people and all the fans that I hear talk about these damn cap and the contracts and the salary cap and all that. That damn salary cap is flexible as hell. People don't understand. Like, it's not. They say it's a hard cap, but it's not. You can play with it, and if you're over the cap, all it is a fine. A lot of teams go into the season over the cap. This whole incessant thing with our fan base and with our team, it seems like that we got to be, $50 million under the cap when we go into the season. But yet, we're getting our asses stomped in every week.
I don't think so like that, but obviously we can't manage the cap or something because we overpaying bum ass players.
That's
So
but there again, that falls on the damn general manager.
That right, but that hurts the cap because you're not making good decisions when you're doing these contracts.
But the thing is, with Dak's contract, brother, if he was winning and getting it done, we already had a couple rings on the Dak. Nobody would give a shit what he's making right now.
Yeah, but that's the point. Win Super
I
Bowl.
know.
You don't get it. You don't give him the money before you win the Super Bowls.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
gotta win that shit first.
Exactly. I agree with you. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, we the only problem is not Dak's contract. I hate the contract. It's the worst contract ever. I don't know what Jerry was thinking. I'm still scratching my head. But that's not the only issue. Like, if we had football guys that could figure out how to find fucking talent that doesn't cost a lot of money, like other teams seem to do. I hate to bring up the fucking Eagles, but Tyler Roseman does manage that team well. Damn sight better than Jerry does, but why can't we do that? Because winning is not the first priority. That's really what it boils down to. Dak, that contract was more about making the fans happy, filling seats, and selling jerseys. And all the money Dak brings into the team through all the endorsements and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? It's not just on the field, with these players and their contracts. It's also the money they make off the field for the team.
It was a business deal, just like I said. I made a video about
exactly.
That.
But it wasn't about winning, bro. And that's the problem.
Winning.
And that's the problem.
It's never about winning. No, it's all about. It's all like the healthcare industry. They don't want you too sick. They don't want you too well. They just want you just to keep sick enough just to keep coming in. That's the Cowboys. The Cowboys.
Yeah.
They don't care about winning Super Bowls, but they want the team to, like Jerry said, to be in the tournament every year, and just to keep the fan base attention from going elsewhere.
Yeah. It's just about filling seats, man.
Look, man,
I
give Jerry and even Stephen Jones, man, I give them hell too. But I gotta say though, I still gotta say, they put talent on that field, bro. Enough points where those players should have took advantage of that shit. And I'm starting with the number one. That's the quarterback. Not even about the money. But he's the leader of the team. He's the quarterback. He's playing the most important position on the team. He's supposed to make the difference, regardless of. I don't give a fuck about the money. He's supposed to make the difference,
Right.
Well, a good
and
defense,
he
good quarterbacks make
doesn't.
your defense
And
better.
he's had the
Yeah.
talent to do it, and he didn't
Yeah.
do it. So we can holler about what Jerry Jones and all this bullshit he didn't do.
Yeah.
We can go to Romo, but I'm just speaking
Mhm.
of these last 10 years because to
Yeah.
me, Dak has had way more talent than Romo on both sides of the ball.
Mhm.
Rick, you know what? You're right, JB. You know, but to me,
Mhm.
I think the moment that they kind of like messed up that career was 2019 when they didn't bring back John
Lamar,
Kitna.
oh
John
yeah,
Kitna.
Kidner,
When
yep.
Kitna was his quarterback coach, man, that was night and day. But
I made a video
but
about
when they
that too.
got rid of John Kitna, they didn't bring him back. Dak started going back to his old
Yep.
flaws and stuff. And that's why you make a joke about Dak Prescott. He a deer in headlights when you got two safety high. A
But the fact
10-year
that
veteran supposed to know every nook and cranny defense. Nothing's supposed to surprise him. But Dak
Exactly.
is still
yeah.
playing like a rookie.
Well, when they said what is it, a year ago, he's still developing. Like last off season, I think somebody had said that. Oh, he's still developing. I guess you're
They
fucking
saying that
9 or
shit now.
10.
Shotty
Yeah.
just said that shit today.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said it
I heard it.
today.
I heard it, bro.
Come on, man.
And I agree with you, JB. Dak is a huge part of the problem, brother, and he hasn't got it done. But I would argue again that who the fuck kept him here for 10 years? Because they didn't have to give him that contract. Dude, he had a
Yeah,
chance to win
I
and go to
get
the Super
that
Bowl.
doomsday. I
Yeah.
get that
Yeah.
doomsday, but they paid him like the motherfucking Slurpees wanted them to pay him. Jerry
Yes.
did what the fuck they've
Yes.
been asking. He did it, and he
Yeah.
still ain't got it done.
Yeah.
They
I
pay,
Yeah.
you
don't
know
I
what?
agree
I
with
got to
you.
pick.
shit.
Yeah.
They they
You're
paid
right.
Robin Superman money.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's a freaking Robin.
That's the thing. And like they waited,
Man,
and now all of a sudden,
I can't even do Robin like that, bro. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I
Okay.
can't do
Well,
Robin.
okay. What about Plastic
Yeah.
Man?
Ant Man. He can't. No, he can't, man.
No,
What?
no, no.
I got
Plastic Man. Plastic Man
fucking
from the
Fucking
80s. The goofy one. The goofy Plastic
Dak,
Man. That's what he is.
yeah, Dak's like fucking goddamn, what's his name? The arch nemesis of Aquaman, Black Manta. That's like Dak. He's like one of them fucking goofy ass fucking. He's like Aquaman. You know, he's like, yeah, he's
No,
some
I
lesser
can't even
fucking.
say that. No, I can't even say it
Yeah,
because it got to be somebody else.
nah,
Somebody else worse than that.
yeah,
But the deal is this front office have put talent
yeah,
around this quarterback. I mean, but
yeah.
my thing
They
is,
have.
all this talent has gone to waste. And that's the bad thing about it. All the talent going to waste because they they still trying. Oh damn!
That was quick.
Yeah,
can't, man.
yeah,
Can't man. That's good. That's a good name for him. But
yeah.
eh,
Because they still trying to. They still because Jerry Jones thinking that he found him a gold mine in him, which he did money wise, but it don't translate on the field, especially not against good teams.
well, let me ask y'all something about this is about Dak or about quarterback position, really. And I'll ask you specifically, JB. What makes you think? What makes y'all think that this fucking front office can find a quarterback? 'Cause say they want to draft a quarterback next year, and that supposedly good quarterback draft is coming up in the 27. Say they want to go in there and find our next franchise quarterback. Do you have any faith that this front office can do that? Because I haven't seen Will McClay find a quarterback ever since he's been here. He hasn't had to.
Well, you know what?
To,
Can I answer
to
that
draft.
first?
Yeah,
Go ahead. Go
sure.
ahead.
I mean, JB,
Okay,
Go
sure.
ahead.
see,
Yeah.
that's the one thing with Jerry Jones. The system that Jerry Jones has with this Cowboys team, just go about barely being enough. He don't want to interrupt that cash cow by getting a younger quarterback and the sales of the tickets and jersey would dip below his standards. That's the reason why I believe they haven't really went out and tried to find a backup, find a younger quarterback. He may have attempted, but it was half-ass. Dick. Remember when he traded for Trey Lance? That was a half-ass. Milton, half-ass. He just doing that just to appease some of the fans like us want competition for Dak.
Yeah, but you got to
Now,
be real competition.
yeah, but I'm just saying you got to have real competition, and neither one of them were real competition. But it's the fact that I think the team really scared to hit rock bottom and start back
Well,
over.
correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Doesn't his contract have a no compete clause
Who?
in it? Dak's contract
Dak?
doesn't it have a no compete clause?
Man, no trade clause, and you can't
No
tag.
trade.
No trade, can't tag them either.
Man, that's
Well,
the worst contract in the history of sports, man.
Man, terrible contract.
Poor,
I mean,
horrible, man. Like,
it's bad thing
Jesus.
now. $235 million guaranteed.
235.
Yeah.
I thought it was 241.
No, the whole contract was 241, but
Okay.
235 was guaranteed.
Okay.
Man, that was the worst contract ever. Man. Like, man, and you know what surprises me the most about that, bro, is that, Jerry's winning in everything he does, man. Real estate, oil and gas, he's just crushing it. But he allows himself to be raked over the coals by a player.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I don't understand a businessman like that. Like, he just doesn't care. Like, I think Jerry's like, yeah, whatever. Like, he was thinking about, like I said, he was thinking about the revenue he's gonna make.
You know what I thought
And
about
know what?
that?
And did that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you something about that contract. That punk ass agent said, "Hey, we're gonna get you into this long contract, okay? There's gonna be a bunch
Wasn't that
of
Todd
stuff
France?
going."
Yeah,
And
Todd
they're
France.
gonna say,
Yeah.
they're gonna say, look, we're gonna extend you out for a long period of time. We're gonna get you in here. They love you in Dallas. They continue to play, and then this is a lie. Say what you need to say, but we're gonna get you this contract, and then we're gonna be good for that. We're gonna put a no trade clause on there because we're gonna get it to love you in Dallas, even though you stink like shit. We're gonna go ahead and play this out, so you ain't gotta be traded because they're gonna love you enough not to get rid of you. And we don't care if we take the team down, if we be fucking 1-16 in 2027 and 28, but you're gonna get paid, and that's how it is. And I wouldn't be surprised in this clause that they say you can't have no other quarterback starting over Dak Prescott. I wouldn't be surprised because we ain't seen the breakdown of the contract. We just saw the numbers. We ain't seen the details of it. Only way Dak gonna get out of this contract is break his leg. Or
Even
That's
then, he
it.
probably won't get out of it.
Uncensored. What it do, bro?
Put the kids to bed. Hide your wives. Uncensored is live.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, Uncensored?
What up?
Not much, man. A blessed day. Out here finishing up work.
Mm-hmm.
Not
What you
much.
got, bro?
Not much, man. I just tuned in, so I haven't heard much about. I got on earlier and threw a comment in, but what you guys talking about? You talking about Dak and
What
Aubrey?
Rashadi? Well, my point, I played this interview with him. I want to see because the title of the interview with Rich Eisen was about he talking to Brian Schottenheimer about what he gonna do in the draft. But then in the video he was speaking about that. So my point, I wanted to see. He's still saying they going more. I won't say more offense, but he didn't declare that it's gonna be a heavy defensive draft, and that's what kind of ticked me off about this shit. It's gonna be the same old shit like last year when they went offense more and drafted some bums on defense and shit. But with all this
Yeah,
crying and whining from these Slurpees, it was the defense fault. But they head coach just said they're gonna be drafting defense and offense.
because it's all hell Dak Prescott, man.
And that's what we kept saying.
Well, everything is in service of Dak Prescott. They don't care
Man,
about winning as long as Dak can get his numbers, man.
all this talk about defense drafting, defense this and defense that. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they draft a lineman and a damn wide receiver in the first round for Dak. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
My boy's been blowing me up with text messages all day long. I ain't had a chance to respond. I know these Cowboys been saying some goofy shit, man.
bro.
Man, you know,
Man,
yep.
my phone has been going off all day long, but I haven't had a chance to really dig into it. But I did see that they talking about putting Lewis foul at an outside linebacker. I just
Yeah, that
laughed
was
at
the
that
That
latest
one.
I
that
saw
actually
too.
they want to put him at D end, I guess, or whatever. Like rush the passer.
That-
I'm like, huh?
I don't know about that, bro.
He don't have. He got to gain some weight, and he don't have no experience.
Yes, man.
He
He shined on special teams. He ain't really shine on. I mean, he had a
That,
couple good hits on defense when he was out there playing linebacker, but I don't know, bro.
that's where he
We
he
need
needs to stay on
monsters.
special teams.
We need monsters at linebacker to play the 3-4. That's what I've
Yeah,
seen. We need monsters. He's not a monster.
yes, man.
yeah, he ain't a 3-4 linebacker at all.
You need thumpers, man.
At all.
You need people. You need linebackers with no necks, man. You need people that can get in there and hit.
yep.
He neck rolls. Everybody's wearing a
You
neck
do,
roll.
man. If you look,
Yeah.
if you look, man, if you look at the linebackers historically that have dominated in the 3-4, man, they shoulders are up around their ears. Them dudes is
Man.
built different, man.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
We,
They
we, we
always
gonna be
look.
asked this year, man. Five wins. I'm
if
calling it
that,
now.
if that, if
And
that.
I'm taking cash bet. I'm taking cash bets on anybody that want to pick over 5 wins.
I'll take the bet.
If sports junkies out there,
Man, stop us, sis. You know, man, he ain't showed up nowhere. Stop, bro. I
uh,
mean, he been ghost, bro.
You know
I
Sonny's
don't,
gonna be
nah, I
man.
hollering.
reached out. I reached out to him the other day, man. He
I'm
got
gonna
a
have to
little
reach out
family
to
stuff
him,
going
man.
on, so
Okay.
it would
He good. He
prayers to
good.
junkie. He dealing with a little bit of family stuff. Him personally, he's good, but he's got some family stuff going on.
Okay. I'm gonna have to holler at him then. I'm gonna reach out
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah, that ain't. I still ain't. I'm not gonna lay off of him though. He gonna get this smoking for a whole season.
Man, hey Jamie, if you get a chance, man, go watch that Will McClay interview today.
The Will McClay
105.3
interview.
fan. Yeah, watch it because
Why is
you're gonna be
why is
the.
Will
It's
McClay
good because they're asking him,
talking?
well, what type of player are you looking for? And he's like, oh, he has to have a pulse. Like
What?
like no, but it seems like he's just giving real stupid, vague answers. You know what I mean? You're not, and I understand draft strategy and all that, like I said, man, but they don't have no idea what they're looking for. You just listen to it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like the way he's talking during the interview, like you can tell they have no clue.
Right.
And that's what leads me to believe this is going to be an epic failure. This fucking experiment with Christian Parker, you know.
That's
Well,
that's my point about what Shotty said. Just what you just said, Doomsday. Christian Parker,
yep.
rookie. He down there rookie at everything, but now he's our head coach. I mean, our DC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So why wasn't an emphasis from the talk with Shotty about plugging in those players? He even admitted and said we got more holes on defense than offense, but he's still going to I guess he's going to go 50-50, but that's not going to help the defense.
No.
Nope. But that know what? Because that's why after they I said I was going to give my judgment to after the draft and frequency, but now, oh no, I'm sensitive. Give me 3 to 5 games. Just because this team has the worst coaching staff in the NFC East.
Man,
Oh, by far. By far.
yes.
Yeah. And we're gonna be sitting at the bottom of it.
Shit, the Giants
And
might have the best head coach in the division.
we'll see.
I give them that right now, especially with Harbaugh.
Well, we're gonna see, what Harbaugh can do when they're not drafted at 5 anymore. When if they're down in the low 20s or 30s.
Yeah, but they got some
Because
players though. Right now, they got some young bucks.
they do. I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants sweep us this year. Wouldn't shock me at all. But not that I want that to happen, but it probably will. I can want one thing and fucking, I get another. But especially when it comes to the Cowboys.
Damn, man.
gonna be a rough year. You know, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. And that's something,
It-
you know, I wish more of we're not at worse yet. I don't think we're at worse yet.
Man, it's a
oh
lot of
no, we ain't rushing. Oh no,
I don't think we're at worse
lot
yet, but we're getting
of
there.
hopeism being spread out there that we're gonna do better than we did this past season.
Oh, these fools right here, they're taking a bath in that opium, bro. They're rubbing it in their eyelids. They're shooting it between their toes.
They really
They're
trying to
like,
get it in their eyelids,
oh
huh?
man, they're a bunch of junkies, bro. I'm telling you, they're like Pookie in freaking New Jack City, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
Look at that, they're fucking,
They
they're
trying
getting
to get
high
it
on
in
that
their
shit, man.
eyelids. God damn, dude.
Oh yeah, shooting it between their toes and their ankles. You know what I mean? They're fiends, bro, and they're heavy on that opium, bro. We got Dak. Hey, JB, we got Dak. We got that old line. We got
we got
CD. If we
Pickens. We
might
We
got
have,
better get Pickens. We better sign Pickens. What you doing?
yeah, yeah,
Why
oh
we ain't
yeah,
already
oh
signed
yeah,
him?
yeah, yeah, yeah. They're going bananas over Pickens, man. Watch when
Yeah.
they trade him, dude. I think they're gonna trade him in Jacksonville. That's what I think.
I
There's a
don't
lot of
think. I
talk.
think.
I think you're going to
I,
Buffalo.
you think Buffalo? Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that too. There's
Y'all
a
think
lot of
they gonna
teams you can
trade
go to.
Pickens though for real?
I want
I
them
think
to,
so.
but
They want
I want
they
them
want
to,
the
but I
draft
don't think
capital.
so. I think they're gonna keep
I
them.
I think they have to trade him. That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
I
but my
think we
opinion
should
too. I
get
think they
some.
can trade them.
I think we
Because
should
he's a
get some
waste
picks
here.
for him or something, bro.
Yeah,
For real.
we could get. I bet you they could get a second round for him for certain teams. I think people would be willing to give him a second round pickup for him. You know, but this is a guy. There's a lot of receivers in his draft this year too.
Yeah, I
I
was
know
saying
they're
wide receiver
improved.
talking about dime a dozen now.
Well, it's deep this year.
Yep.
Well,
It's
you
pretty
see,
deep.
Seattle drafted that wide receiver from Ohio State. Now he don't want to Super Bowl after 2 years. Ain't that about a bitch?
Who, Jackson Smith and Jigma?
Is that who it is? The Seattle receiver?
Look,
He was
look at the Ram.
Ohio State. I think
Yeah,
so. Yeah.
yeah.
Look, I mean, look what the Rams did when freaking Cooper Cup left. They went and got Puka Nakua. It's not
Yep.
hard to draft a wide receiver. That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. Get rid of Pickens. We can find a dude. If they do get a second round pick, go get your fucking number 2 receiver. There's a bunch of them in this draft that'll be good number 2s.
Man,
But that's the problem. Do they know how to draft?
why don't we
Because I
make
haven't seen it.
football moves like that? Like,
That's what I'm saying though.
like a player, not saying Cooper
But,
Cup, but this is an example of him. Okay, he was a veteran. Boom. Rams had to let him go. They had to move on. Seattle picked him up and used him from his veteran experience, but they still had a young guy. Why don't we make moves like that? Like,
that,
why we gotta hang
that's
on
what
to
I want to
football
know, bro.
so goddamn long?
And you know what? And the Patriots, they changed 31 players on their team and made it to the Super Bowl.
The head coach.
Yes. After 1 year.
Look how fast the Patriots reset. Like 3 years, they're
Exactly.
back in the fucking. Yeah,
And the Cowboys are scared.
brother, it's not hard, but you have to care about winning to want to be motivated to build good teams. You know, that's the whole point. Like, you got to care about winning, and we all know how that goes.
Yep.
Mhm.
And it's been well documented. Jerry wants him a war daddy and some glory hole.
Glory hole.
Yeah, that's some glory hole. I mean, hey, we're selectively aggressive, and we're gonna bust the budget this year. It's always a catchphrase. Every year is like a new catchphrase.
Yeah.
2 years ago it was I was selectively aggressive. And then all the 90%ers took off. All the content creators out there took off with that. Selectively aggressive. We're selectively aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, man, Jerry Jones is a pimp, man. Jerry Jones is a pimp, JV. That dude got these dudes working overtime for him without paying them a dime, bro. They're
Man.
spreading the good news. They're out there spreading the gospel of Christian Park for free.
You're right. He really don't have to say nothing. Let the celebrities talk on they.
Yes,
That's
he's got.
all it is.
They're the
They be
social media
listening.
arm with the guy.
Man, they listening, bro. And those guys are catering to exactly what Jerry Jones want. So to Jerry, he like, well, I'm doing what the fans want. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And that shit ain't working.
But that's the problem because it's the idiots that doing all the talking. It's the idiots that got the biggest voices. Because all them people that like the show the reality show, the Dallas Cowboys, go tune in to Boss Cowboys and Puts the King, because they're always positive and they're always waving pom poms. And you can't say nothing bad about
No.
Dak, or you can't say nothing bad about Jerry Jones. But you can blame
Yeah,
the
that's what
defense.
it is. Pom pom.
They wave pom poms, brother, and you can't. It's always the players and the coaches that are the problem. It's never Dak. It's never Jerry Jones. It's never anything going on in the front office or the way that they play fuck games with all the players when the contract time comes.
You're right, man.
They
It
want
seems
to play
like it's
hardball.
everybody else's fault, especially though when it comes to Dak Prescott. It's everybody else's problem.
Yep.
They will even blame Jerry in the front office over Dak Prescott.
Brother, this new Christian Parker is a ready-made excuse for Dak Prescott. He's a scapegoat.
Yep.
You watch when things go to shit and defense don't look good. Christian Parker, he's garbage. You got to get rid of him. We need to go get. And then it starts over with all the big names. Brian Flores, and we should go get Brian Flores. You know how it goes.
I think we should have got Brian Flores for head coach. Period.
Was Jerry involved in that lawsuit that Brian Flores has against the league? I don't think legally he can hire him, or he won't hire him because of that reason.
Well, I mean, I guess if it's some shit like that, he probably won't. But I'm just saying that's an example. What I thought we should hire a coach of his magnitude. You feel what I'm saying? But
I'm not disagreeing with you.
The whole culture, getting rid of Shoddy. Well, he bullshitting. He's still bullshitting.
Right, he shoots free throws with Pickens in his office.
That's his name. It's not Brian. It's bullshitting.
I call him shitty hire. He's shitty hire. He's not Schottenheimer. Yeah. Old BS, the shitty hire. You know what I mean? That's his full name, BS shitty hire.
Man.
I said that when we hired him. I said that when we hired him. He sure as hell ain't his dad, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, he cried like his dad. That's what he said.
No, he cried like a little bit. I'm sick of that crying shit, dude.
We all crying. We just crying. We're so emotional. I get football is an emotional sport, but I'm saying for your head coach, man.
But why does that emotion have to be crying? Why does that emotion have to? Why does the emotion have to be crying?
Did you see Tom Landry crying?
Hell no, not never.
Come on, man.
Not never. You ever seen Bill Belichick cry on the sidelines?
No.
You ever seen fucking Bill Parcells cry on the sideline? Or Bill Walsh?
And you telling me that this is what we got leading our team? We soft as fuck.
Ben soft. Ben soft.
Miss
Ben soft, yeah, B.
Okay. What'd you say?
I said we been soft.
Yeah.
Well, we even softer now. We soft like cotton.
Yeah, soft like a fucking like a loafer full of baby shit.
Okay, Jimmy, come to the comments. I got a question for you. Okay, Miss Matrix, what's your question? What's your question, baby girl?
What's Miss Matrix talking about? What's she talking about?
I don't know. She said she got a question. I want to see what her question is. Miss Matrix support. I appreciate you, Miss Matrix. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, salute to you, Matrix.
Eshawn, what up, Eshawn? I seen you in the chat, bro.
Oh, Eshawn, that's my man right there.
That is with that next 3 years.
Going at this for over 11 years with this man and 31 years with Jerry. It's been a long time, though.
I'm ready to comment. The fact
it's been a long time for some winning ways around here. No NFC Championship game, no Super Bowl in 31 years. It's a long time, dog.
Man,
that's a long time to wait around for some fruit. That's a long time, man. To see, I can't believe we done hung in there. We done stuck in there though. We ain't win no place. I actually thought about going to Green Bay 15 years ago, and thinking about going to Seattle because I'm close to Seattle this year.
To the two most coldest weather states
to root. Yeah, to root for somebody that I can take pleasure in.
Washington ain't as cold as Wisconsin. That's for damn sure. I spent 16 years of my life there. It ain't that cold.
Okay.
I was
Hey, let me read this
military.
comment real quick from Eshawn. The
Okay, go
fact
ahead.
is, you're stuck with Dak for the next 3 years, man. It sucks, but nothing you can do about that, man. Unless you want to eat some money, which I don't know if Jerry Jones really want to do that, but to me, that's culture changing, man. Fuck it. This team that done ate a lot of money to get rid of that quarterback to go do something else. So,
Told y'all.
I mean, shit. What the fuck? I think Jerry can do something in 2 years, shit. But if he gonna wait 3 years, man, he gonna let him play his contract out. But they talking about restructuring this $74 million cap hit this year.
Man, he
So,
gonna be in a wheelchair before you leave up out of here, dog.
man,
He gonna be in a
Bro,
wheelchair.
they're going to extend Dak. Watch next year. They're going to extend him. Watch.
That
Watch. I would
gonna
not
be
surprise me.
40 years old, like Aaron Rodgers, trying to play for the Dallas Cowboys, and they gonna sit around here and play with your emotions for the next 3 years, 14 years, without getting to the T championship. 14 years waiting
Mm-hmm.
for
And he gonna
development.
have hold every record, and he gonna be in the Ring of Honor. Watch.
14
Watch.
years, dog.
Watch. Just saying.
I mean, shit. I mean, that's facts.
I mean, bro, I wouldn't put it past his team at all.
The Saints gonna turn around and go make the playoffs before we do again.
That goddamn Miami Dolphins will finally win a ring before we
Damn,
do.
you think so?
Fucking Detroit.
Man, only
They
thing
can
I
pick
see was hurting Detroit. I'm gonna tell you right now what's hurting Detroit to me. The head coach and the quarterback.
Dan Campbell.
Yep.
Dan Campbell ain't
Now
the
you
right coach
talking
for that
about
squad.
emotional? Dan Campbell, he's emotional with play calling. He's
Brother,
too
I want to know what he
emotional.
got against the Dallas Cowboys. He hates the Dallas Cowboys, bro.
Dak
He
Prescott.
must have left with some bad blood. When he left as a coach
You know
here,
what?
he must have left with some bad blood.
No, but you know what? They probably got bad blood for us when they got that penalty in the end zone. When they tried to do that tackle.
Yeah, like, I mean, they've
They
done
were
whooped our ass
mad
a
as
couple
fuck
times since
about that.
then. They done whooped our ass for that already. So I don't know what he's still got against us. 'Cause that's the second year in a row he's hung like 40, almost 50 on us. Like, and you can't help our defense is trash, but still, you didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like, you could have took it easy on the little kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got something against us.
Hey, they keep kicking our ass though. So
They do. He's fucking housing us. Them. We can't beat Arizona and goddamn Denver either, bro. And I can't figure
the
out why.
Niners can't beat the Niners.
Nope,
Can't
can't.
beat
That
Arizona.
shit pisses. An old school fan like me, bro. That Niner shit. When we
Can't
lost
beat
that 1912 game, bro, that's when I was done with Dak Prescott, bro.
That's 2022, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that was when I was done with that fucker.
Yo,
Because I
Miss
was a
May.
big Dak supporter, bro. I was a Dak supporter. I loved Dak. I had his back. I was rooting for the kid, and when he
Yeah.
lost that with second game in a row in the postseason against our hated rivals, you just don't do that as a Dallas quarterback, brother.
Nope.
And in my mind, I was done with that kid after that, and that's when I hated him. So I was one of them Dak Slurpees, bro, until 2022. And since then, I hated that motherfucker.
Cause he got down,
Yeah,
he showed his true colors when it
yeah,
mattered
he showed
most.
you he's a choking bitch. Is what he showed you.
Let
You
me
know?
read this comment real quick. Miss
Yeah,
Matrix.
yeah.
Okay, she wanna ask the question. At your company, are you at fault for keeping shitty management, or is it their fault for not quitting? I've always said Jerry Jones in the front office had something to do with this. But isn't there times when your manager give you opportunities to step up?
Oh my gosh.
And do you step up or do you not step up? See, the owner could be giving the employee the opportunity to prove himself. Maybe Jerry Jones giving Dak Prescott the opportunity to prove himself like other players, which I think he overpaid some players at times, but he did pay him. So isn't there time to show something? So I bet you pretty soon that owner be like, okay, I gave you that opportunity, I gave you some time. It's time to go.
Gave you some time. You gave him you got a shitload of time.
Yeah, Dak's
Right,
had more than enough time. He's had more than enough
right.
time.
That's a long. That's half a damn near almost half a decade.
How much more time he need?
He don't need no more time. He's had plenty.
3 more
Most
years.
teams would have cut ties with him 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You know.
Uncensored, you
Well,
good?
I'm good now, man. I was driving through the
hey,
great void, man.
hey, hey, JB, I gotta jump off, man. But do you mind if I? And if it's a problem, then that's cool. But do you mind if I plug another channel? Because I'm about to go live on somebody else's channel at
Go
8.
ahead, bro. No
All right,
problem.
I appreciate it, brother. Hey, if
Mhm.
y'all
Go
are
ahead.
interested, come on over to the channel called The Great Duke Bothers. We'll be live over there. Some real Cowboys fans talking the real shit about the Cowboys, man.
Hey,
You don't be no
just type
slurpy
in the
shit.
chat.
Yeah, I'll type it in there. Come on over. It starts at 8. It's called Thursday Night Mayhem. It's live. Come on in, man. We're
Okay.
happy to have you. All right.
All
I'll
right.
type it in the
Appreciate it,
chat.
bro. Yes, sir.
Yep. Appreciate it, man. I'm out of here. Appreciate you
All
having me
right.
on, bro.
Take
All
care,
right.
man. Be safe.
All right. Yeah. You too.
All right.
Hey, JB, your video yesterday had me hyped, man. I was ready to go live.
I know. I heard you.
Yeah. Yo, the amount of fucking people that sat up there and literally dirty their knees up for Dak Prescott getting his 60 million and want to shit on Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, when has Dak Prescott ever been the best in the league at quarterback? Name 1 year. Aubrey was the best kicker the last 2 years. So he should be paid like the best.
Yep.
Now, if you are against Dak Prescott making $60 million and you are against Aubrey making $10 million, I salute you. You standing on your principles. But you cannot be on the side of Dak Prescott making $60 million and against Aubrey making $10 million. Because
Facts.
I thought it was pay the man. I want him to get it when it comes to Dak Prescott, man. I want him to get every dollar he's supposed to
Man.
get. When it comes to Pickens, get every dollar he's supposed to get. When it comes to CD, pay the man. When Trayvon Diggs was up, pay the man.
Yep.
Now Aubrey come up and he's just a kicker.
They made half your points the whole season in 25.
Half your fucking points. These fans are full of shit, man. They wishy-washy. They turn on it. They turn on a dime. Everybody can get thrown under the bus for Dak Prescott. If Dak Prescott want Aubrey to be on this team, tell Dak Prescott to sign over $3 million a year so Aubrey can be paid.
Exactly.
Right.
Dak Prescott don't need to continue to make $60 million. He can go in there and take a pay cut. DeMarcus Lawrence did it twice.
Mm.
Everybody just act like this dude signed his contract and nothing can be reworked. If Dak Prescott want to win right now, he can say, hey, man, I don't need all this fucking money no more,
Yep.
man. Go out there and get me some players so I can win a Super Bowl.
Hey, uncensored. But you know, he could have did that when he signed the contract, period. Jalen Hurts did.
Absolutely.
He could have did that then, bro.
Yeah. I think what they're going to have to do, man, is in order for these, you got to initiate a quarterback salary cap, man. You cannot continue to pay these quarterbacks so much fucking money that it cripples the entire team. Even the top players like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning and them didn't take the fucking cap like this, man.
Facts.
Patrick Mahomes is not sucking the life out of the Kansas City Chiefs right now
That's
with his
one of the
salary
biggest
cap.
examples right there. That man signed a 10-year deal, bro.
10-year deal, $500 million, $50 million a year, and he reworked it a couple of times.
Yep. Sure did.
That's because he want to win. Go out there and give me some fucking help. Give me some players. Dak Prescott is not stupid, man. CeeDee Lamb is not stupid. They knew exactly what was going to happen when they took that money.
Yep.
They knew what was going to happen. Now, if you want to say, if Dak Prescott want to get up there and say, hey, man, this is a business. I'm here to get as much money as I can because my next night might be my last. Then I can respect him for being honest.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to respect him for acting like he want to win and all it is about is getting money.
Right.
Just be honest, man. That's why I tell people, if you a Dak Prescott fan more than you are a Cowboy fan, just be honest. Just say, hey, man, I like Dak, man. You know, I root for Dak. As long as he's a Cowboy, I root for Dak.
Right.
Go ahead, say it. But then you're not technically a Cowboy fan. Because a Cowboy fan will rather Dak take less money so you can put the supporting cast around him to carry his ass.
Right.
Right.
But they're gonna sit up there and let people continue to lie. They're gonna continue to do the same shit. That's why if you let them talk long enough, it really comes out. Oh, y'all gonna be mad if he win a Super Bowl. Why am I gonna be mad if the Cowboys win a Super Bowl? I don't give a fuck who the quarterback is.
Right.
I'm not rooting against Dak Prescott. I'm not like them that rooted against Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush was your starting quarterback that week, and you rooted against him so that you could talk shit and support Dak Prescott.
Right.
I'm never gonna root. I don't care if it's Quincy Carter, Matt Castle, Brandon Whedon. I want them motherfuckers to play good so the Cowboys can win.
Yep.
Right.
I want to fucking win. I'm never gonna root against any player on this team. But at the same time, I'm also tell if they play like shit, I want to get them to fuck off this team. And how come I can sit up there for 3 fucking years and say Mozzie Smith is ass, get him off the team, and nobody says anything? But then I say Dak Prescott is ass, get him off the team, and all of a sudden now I don't know football.
Right.
Or I hate the man. I didn't hate Mozzie Smith.
Nope.
But when everybody can get smoked. If I say Terrence Steele is ass, everybody say, well, all right, let's get a new. If you say Guyton is ass, if you say Bland ain't gonna come back, if you can name every fucking player, they'll get rid of them. But as soon as you mention number 4, all of a sudden everybody get their panties in a fucking bunch and start whining. That is one man on the team. One. And he's usually the one that fucks up the most in the biggest situations. And when we call that shit out, we haters. We don't like that. We pocket watching. Quit pocket watching Brandon Aubrey then.
Right.
These dudes got to grow the fuck up, man. They don't know. These casual fucking fans, man. You can't have everybody, man. You can't have every name player and be the highest paid position across the entire fucking league and everything. You got to move the fuck on. If they trade Brandon Aubrey, whatever, it ain't gonna change next year. If they trade CeeDee Lamb tomorrow, whatever, it's not gonna change the outcome for next year because you still stuck with number 4.
Right.
And I don't care about making the wild card. I don't care about making the divisional round. I don't give a fuck about a championship game.
Nope, me either.
I want a fucking Super Bowl. I am not happy. People shit on Danny White. He went to 3 NFC championship games. And everybody talks bad about him. Because Super Bowls is the standard.
Yep.
At some point in time, man, we got to get back to what the standard is. Michael Irvin years ago came out and said, if you don't win a Super Bowl, it is a failed season. And since that time, I have heard Cowboy fans say, it's not about winning Super Bowls anymore. I just want to win football games. I don't even care about the playoffs. So now I just want to see them being competitive.
Right.
The standard is so fucking low for this team now, man. And it's because these casual fucking fans and these bullshit people like Law Nation, Vosh Lombardi, Tuck, and all of these other motherfuckers that just sit up there and spew lies all day, every day. They tell you the same fucking Stockholm Syndrome shit, man. Also, that they can get a sideline pass on a random fucking Sunday against the Washington Commanders.
Facts.
That is what they doing this shit for.
Yep.
So that they can go to some bullshit banquet and sit at a table across from Dak Prescott for 5 minutes.
Right.
Listen,
Boy,
JB. I don't know JB outside of these YouTube streams. I don't know his personal life. I don't know what he do for a living. I don't know how much money he got in his pocket right now. But I can guarantee you, he is not on this stream trying to get access to the Cowboys. Now I know OG a little bit more because we talk offline a whole lot more. But OG is not doing this shit trying to get access to the Cowboys.
Right.
I have family members that play for the Cowboys. And I'm not trying to get access to the Cowboys. At some point, and I'm telling you right now, man, we sat at the table, man, and I ain't gonna put his name out there, but he don't play for the Cowboys anymore. I got one boy that still played, the other one retired. We sat at a table, and my wife talked so much shit to that dude about how bad they fucking playing. And then we football fans first, man. Cowboy fans second. I like good football, man. I watch football. I watch all teams play. I
Yes,
try to
sir.
watch as
Me
much
too,
football
man.
as I can. Man, I
I'm
go
a
to high school football
fan,
games.
bro.
I go to high school football games here. I watch college football games. Me and Savage going back and forth over football games and all type of stuff and players and all type of stuff. I like football. I don't give a fuck about Dak Prescott. I give a fuck about number 4 when he on the field. Outside of that, when Dak Prescott take that jersey off, I buy him a cold one, man. Wish him well in life. I don't hope nothing happened to the dude. I don't want it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm just tired. I'm just tired of seeing the same thing, Groundhog Day, every fucking year out of number 4. And can we have one season where Dak Prescott don't fuck up and cost you games?
Right.
Just one.
Don't look
How
like
many
it.
how many times has he put the defense in a bad position? In 2022, the defense constantly bailed him out. That shit was mass. But when they couldn't do it, when you were turning the ball over in your own side of the field, already in field goal range, and they couldn't cover for him there. They didn't have a long enough field for Trayvon Diggs to get an interception.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have a long enough field to make a tackle for a fumble. They didn't have that because Dak Prescott was already turning the ball over in field goal range. And then for that motherfucker to get up this year and say, well, this year, what? The first time I can say it wasn't my fault. He's telling you right there, look, even if you take him at his word, he's telling you out of 10 years, 9 of them was his fault. He just said that shit out of his mouth. Listen to the words he said. For the first time, I can say it wasn't my fault because the other 9 times he can't say that shit.
But he never said that though. He never really put it on him. He never really took full responsibility.
He's never got up there one fucking time and said, I played bad. I cost my team this game.
Oh.
It's never fucking happened. Josh Allen lost that playoff game, got up there and said, this one's on me. I lost this game. Dak Prescott learned from Jason Garrett and Tony Romo to spin every fucking so that they never say the wrong shit and they never rock the wrong boat. They never piss anybody off. And they get up there and after every fucking game, well, we got to look at the film. We got to get better. Man, that's what the fuck you said last week. And then you said, oh, y'all just trying to piss me off and then go out there and throw fucking picks all day long. Come back and say and laugh at, huh, you think I'm gonna have another season like that throwing interceptions? And then he was on track to throw 17 picks in one season.
Sure was.
Red zone interceptions, man.
Right. Backpedaling.
Horrible footwork. 10 years in the league, man. You still got bad footwork. Somebody asked the question, I think it was Derek. What team that is ready to compete for a Super Bowl right now would trade for Dak Prescott even if the salary cap was $1? That's a damn good question. Don't nobody want Dak Prescott.
Shit, let the Dak fanboy slurpers tell it. Shit.
But we need to make a move now.
Every team that made the playoffs right now, which one of them would trade for Dak Prescott?
Nobody.
Don't nobody want this sorry-ass quarterback except for you Dallas Cowboy fans.
No, the Dak fans.
Yeah, Dak fans, yeah.
That's who want him. Because if they really look at this, man, they really look at this uncensored, bro. They're not looking for the team. Yeah, they say they're Cowboys fans. but they only really protect and root for one player. Like everybody is expendable except for this guy.
That for him. It's disgusting, man. They
Well,
want Jerry Jones fired. They want Will McClay fired. You mention them, they like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You mention anybody else, Demon Jones, all of them can go. Then
All of
then you say, man, you got to get rid of Dak Prescott too. Oh well, you don't know what you're talking about. It's a joke, man.
is it either we don't know what we're talking about, we're Dak haters, or we don't watch football.
well, I hope they prepared if that goes down. I hope they prepared to swallow their pride though.
But,
If he pulls the
but
Sonny Romo, and I can't make it no more. My low back, my shoulder, my leg went out again. I broke something. He go down. Oh, they gonna be quiet at the church house mouth. We not prepared for it. We weren't ready for when Dak went down for the injury. Well, they never
Nope.
thought about it. You never think about it. You think Joe Mills don't get you there? Nah, they're not prepared for injury.
uh, they did the same shit with Tony Romo, man. They never like to put competent quarterbacks behind their starters. But I don't know whether or not it's the quarterbacks that whine and cry, or if it's the incompetence of the leadership of the team and the office and coaching, that they don't see that if this dude go down, which is highly possible with his age and his history, that he's going to miss some time playing next year. That you need a competent quarterback to come in. Joe Milton is not it. So go out there and get you a young quarterback and draft and develop somebody, man,
Right.
for the first time in 30
Exactly.
fucking years.
Right.
Draft and develop somebody. Bring in somebody, I don't care, quarterback guru or whatever. Bring somebody in that can actually take this guy off to the side. You know he's not going to start for the next 2 years, and work on his footwork and fundamentals
Hmm.
and teach him how to read defense and study film so that when Dak Prescott contract can be thrown to the side, you got somebody that has not been sitting up there trying to game plan week to week, but has actually been working on how to become a football player. They used to do that shit a long time ago, man. They used to draft quarterbacks. They used to sit for 2 years. They used to learn how to be professionals. They used to learn how to
Hmm.
study. They used to work on them with the fundamentals. So when they came in to play like Jordan Love did, they were ready to go.
Hell, didn't even Aaron Rodgers sit?
Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre for 2 years.
Yeah.
He did.
Jordan Love sat behind Aaron Rodgers for 2 years. Jalen Hurts sat a year. Patrick
Yep.
Mahomes sat damn near his whole fucking rookie season.
Yep. It was an injury forced him in. If Alex Smith.
Yes.
So
It's very rare that you're gonna find a quarterback that come in and light it up. You're gonna have to have a good team already that has lost a quarterback due to either old age or injury, and that allowed you to draft high. That's how you got. That's how Tony Romo went down in 2019. That's how you ended up. I mean 2015. That's how you ended up with Dak Prescott in the 2016 draft with Zeke, because
yep.
because Tony Romo went down. And he had Matt Castle and Brandon Whedon in him.
Yep. Still not a number one prospect behind him, like you were just saying. Not behind Romo, and they sure hell ain't putting one behind that Prescott. Man, that's about football. That's about
But
winning with your team. That's about goddamn. That's even with most of our other positional players. No true backup, no depth.
But JV,
Like
the
damn.
Philly had Carson Wentz, man. First of all they had Carson Wentz. He got hurt. Nick Foles won the Super Bowl. They went back to Carson Wentz. They realized Carson Hill, quarterback. They spent a second round pick on Jalen Hurts, which showed that they were dedicated to making sure that they can get better at the most critical position on the field.
Yep.
Carson Wentz, before the year he got hurt, he was the front runner for MVP.
Right.
Yeah, he was.
And a couple years later, they cast him off to the side. He's been a journeyman ever since because they recognized it. Look how many
And
picks. Look how many picks the 49ers gave up for Trey Lance. They saw it. They're like, "Yep, we fucked up. This dude ain't it." And they went out and they started drafting other quarterbacks. Now they got lucky with the last one, or maybe they just did their
but they
homework.
did it though. But they
Or
did
maybe,
it.
but I look at it this way: maybe they did their homework and nobody else did, and they knew that he would be there. You can also say that, hey man, look, Purdy was up. We thought highly of Purdy before we even went into the draft. We just knew nobody else was looking at him, so we didn't have to use a big pick on him. There was other quarterbacks available that probably was scouted ahead of Purdy.
But that's the thing about what you're saying about that's like doing the due diligence and really out there scouting and looking and seeing and trying to make every pick some type of good value, you know what I'm saying, towards your team.
Yeah.
What was that, champ? Oh.
He got some background. But
yeah.
you gotta get better. You gotta constantly try to get younger and better. And I'm looking at teams, they built their teams up, how they're succeeding. They're getting young at quarterback. They got a young number 2 wide receiver that is developing and becoming the number 1. They got an old veteran wide receiver that's helping him along. They got a stud tight end. They built their offensive line and run game and defense. Because all type of different style of quarterback is winning. Sam Darnold is not the same quarterback as Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is not the same quarterback as Patrick Mahomes. But these defenses and run games, they all look the same.
Yep.
Why would they pay Pickens $32 million when they can draft a wide receiver or trade him and put that money on defense? That is so fucking backwards.
It's dumb as fuck, OG.
They like, what the fuck? They can pay a rookie half his salary and bring in 2 or 3 veteran linebackers, good people or defensive players, good players, not just some booty scratchers like we did last year. That doesn't make any sense.
Big Spank Dog said that something about Mark Holmes and said keep Dak 3 more years after this contract. I honestly think I start to wonder if some of these content creators might be friends with these guys. Like they become friends with Dak, they have his phone number, they text him and shit like that. So that is their access to the Cowboys. So they don't want to lose that access. That's why they don't want Dak Prescott to go.
Yeah.
Because
I just want to see my team win Super Bowls. I don't give a fuck about no access to being on the sideline. I don't give a damn about that.
I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker go out there with a club foot and one leg, man. If he can throw the fucking football and get a Super Bowl, I'm a root for him, man.
Yeah.
They in this for a reason, for some fucking reason. They gotta do something to get something. There gotta be a plan after this shit. I've never seen somebody ride with somebody for 11 years and then continue to come out to support them like he done won 2 Super Bowls, guys, or NFC Championship games and got us there close, and we in it every year.
Yeah.
We're not in it every year.
And I said it a couple streams ago, man. You stumble into a championship game every now and again. 30 years and you can't even trip over your own feet and get into a Super Bowl championship game. I use the Patriots as an example for this past year. Bo Nix got hurt. That helped them. CJ Stroud played like shit. Yep. Buffalo, Josh Allen fucked up.
No Patrick Mahomes.
No Patrick Mahomes. No Joe Burrow. No, all of these guys who just fell to the wayside and made it easy for them to get to the championship game and into the Super Bowl. Like, you telling me Dak Prescott not one time, like, you couldn't just fall into a fucking championship game?
Right.
Even when you're the number 1 seed, all you had to do was win 1 game to get there.
Yeah.
You the number 1 seed. All you have to do is win 1 damn game to get to the championship game.
Yeah, he was in a number 2 seed too.
And lost to the first time you had a number 7, if I'm not mistaken. That was the first year we ever had a 7 seed in the playoffs.
The first year.
Yeah, the best time.
The Cowboys always making fucking NFL history doing some shit, man.
On the backside of some shit, not the good
The worst
shit.
shit, man. The worst shit.
Yeah.
It's so disappointing. Like I said, I'm not even angry. I'm not upset. I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed that this team can't figure out how to get it right and then how to move on from mediocrity. They're satisfied with mediocrity because Jerry Jones operates this team as a business and that plays football, not a football team that is a business. Their focus is not on winning; it's about revenue. As long as Jerry Jones continues to make more and more revenue, and his team is constantly valued as the best in the world and the most valuable in the world, he has no reason to change anything. Because he walks. One thing I can tell you right now, I guarantee you, Jerry Jones sees his bank account more than he sees those Super Bowl trophies. I guarantee you, he looks at the numbers that's coming in for that organization more so than he walks past that trophy room. That's the difference, man. Some teams want to fucking win football games and want to. Seattle has to win to stay relevant. Buffalo needs to win. Those smaller market teams, I'll say.
Shit.
In
Seattle,
Dallas,
another example, too, uncensored to the Patriots. Like, they started over with players,
everything started
coaches.
over.
Seattle did the same thing. Coaches, players,
Their
quarterbacks.
coaches in the second year. They had Geno Smith. They had a decent year. They said he's not good enough.
Not good enough.
They said he's not good enough. They looked
Get
at
him out of
Geno.
here.
Geno got him to the playoffs last year. They played bad. They said not good enough. They went and got Sam Darnold, the Vikings.
That's football.
Look, the Rams had Jared Goff, took him to the Super Bowl. They said not good enough.
Not good enough. Let's get Stafford up in here.
The Patriots drafted Matt Jones. And what's his name as a head coach? They said both of y'all ain't good enough. Get them both out. Carson Wentz, not good enough. Bye. Doug Peterson. Hey, congratulations on the one.
Bowl.
No longer good enough. Bye. You got to be able to move on from these coaches and players, man. You cannot. Listen, man. The Rams told Cooper Kupp, not good enough anymore, man. We got Puka Nacua. Seahawks told DK Metcalf, not good enough anymore, man. We got Jackson Smith and Jigba. We're gonna give Kupp cheap to help him out, and they won. These dudes, they move on, man. They don't sit up there and hang on and hold on, man. We held on to Zeke way too long after everybody knew Zeke got missed a step. We still gave him 2 to 3 more years. He should have been gone, man. What up, Savage?
What's up?
Danny, the
Sensor,
guru.
what's up? What's up, JB? What's up, Fiend?
How's your day, brother?
Boy, you know how he do.
Well, I mean, I watched the combine, but this team ain't going anywhere, man. Long as this, the slurp boys are out there for Dak Prescott, it's, listen, man, we're never gonna win nothing, man. And like they're trying to they want to bash Aubrey for not accepting 7-8 million. They want to, they want to push him off a bridge because he's asking for 10.
Right.
His field goals equaled 18 touchdowns last year. You take Brandon Aubrey off the 2025 Cowboys, besides the Jets and the Giants we beat like the first week game or the second game of the season, Russell Wilson. Who else are we beating? That's a 2-win. That's a 2-win
Giants game.
Exactly. You don't.
Aubrey sent that game in overtime.
Yeah. But we beat the Jets besides that. But you take, it's a joke. And, they ruined him. He kicked so much. He needs Tommy John surgery on his foot. and yet the fans are like, no, F him. But let's break the bank with Pickens.
Right.
Let's give Dak's worth a $500 million.
No, let's break the bank again with
Yo,
with Williams. With the running
what
back.
is this? What is this comment? Dak almost won MVP in 20. No, he didn't. He got
That's
one
like
MVP vote.
No,
that's like saying
hold on,
you
this
met
the
a
fact on
hot
that.
girl at a
He
bar.
got one first place MVP vote. That was it.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Uncensored.
No, in
What's he got for
2023.
Buffalo? What's he got for Buffalo? Josh Allen got that one.
No, he
Lamar
won that.
Jackson got 49. Dak didn't get not one first place vote. Zero.
I'm pretty sure Dak Prescott got one first place vote that
No, he
year.
didn't. No, he didn't. He got.
I'm gonna have to go back and double check.
Josh Allen got one, and Lamar Jackson got 49. Dak didn't get not one first place vote. Matter of fact, Christian McCarthy had, I think, 148 points. Dak had 152 points. He had not one first place vote. So Christian McCaffrey, he could have won second place, runner up. Dak
I
didn't
thought
get
that was the
vote.
2022 season.
No, 2023.
I gotta go back and double check. He ain't
Yeah,
almost
look
win,
at
though. That is a lie. He did not almost win. It was almost a unanimous vote.
Oh, it's a Dak Slurpee. That's all that is.
That's worse than a fucking Slurpee. That's a fucking Drano slurp, man. What the fuck? You in the fucking sewers with that shit.
That's a stalker. That's like feeding a hot girl in a bar.
That's some of the craziest shit, man. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. You
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
like
how
me-
MVP. He don't know how MVP voting is done, then, man.
No, he don't. He don't. He said he almost won.
He almost won. He wasn't even close.
Nope.
That's like saying I almost got that girl's number. I was this close, but I didn't get it. But I almost got it.
Lamar Jackson had 493 points to Dak 152 points.
That's what it was
158.
close.
My bad.
And
Wasn't
then,
nowhere
and
near
then they
close.
say shit like this. I don't care. Keep hating on Dak. They just say stupid shit, and when you prove them wrong, they just say I don't care and just move the fuck on. They say stupid shit about Dak all the fucking time, man. All the time. It's so fucking annoying dealing with these dudes, man.
Yo, Savage, I'm glad you stopped by, man. I want to ask you something, man. Like,
Shoot.
I'm pro heavy defense. If we go offense, quarterback. So I'm thinking two monsters at linebacker. What we looking at in the draft?
9 months ago, I picked Sonny Styles as my number one linebacker. He at the combine today, he showed up 6'5", 245 pounds, former safety. His dad played in the NFL. He has a younger brother. This kid's not even done growing. And he ran a 4.7. At 6'5", 250, he ran a 4.7 40 today. I don't think he gets to us at 12. I don't think he gets out of and yet I've been pumping him for 9 months and people were laughing at me. And
What
I'm
was his
like,
40 again?
I'll take he ran a 4.7 at 6'5", 250. And I don't think he gets to us at 12. But I know it sounds like dry. I would take him. And at 20, if you still want to go linebacker, CJ Allen out of Georgia. He looks like a miniature version of Takeo Spikes. He played for Cincinnati Bengals. He had a big ass neck. And
Hey, that's
What did I
what
say
Uncensored was
earlier?
saying. We need linebackers with no necks.
Brother, I've been trying to tell him, man.
Yep.
I know football, man. I don't just watch football. I know football.
Yeah.
I know assignments. I know coverages. I know route running. I played this shit, man. I studied this shit. I learned how to watch actual film, not that bullshit that y'all go pay money to get into a Patreon for. Me and Savage go back, man. Y'all should see the text messages between me and Savage, man. We be breaking down motherfuckers. We criticize each other to make each other better. We challenge each other. Every fucking thing, man.
I watch it. When I watch a game or players, I break it down in sections. I start from the inside and then I go out. But like, I would love CJ Allen at 20. I think you could get him at 20. We need a safety, but like this defense, I'm not the brightest person in the world, but when our defensive coordinator said, "Oh, we're gonna run 3-4, we're gonna run 4-3, we're gonna run 5-2, we're gonna no,
And
we're gonna run
and
four
nickel.
times,
4-2-5.
4-2-5. We're gonna run 5-2-4." That's
And nickel.
different personnel. It's different personnel for every defense. You want to run a 3-4, your zero tech has to be 6'5", 350, and take on double teams every single play. Your five techs, your five techs got to be 6'4", 6'5", 330, take on double teams. Because now you only got 3 down linemen against 5 offensive linemen. And we're not talking about blocking tight ends. So you need the goons up front so your 2 middle linebackers can flow. And like now they're talking, oh, they're going to put Maris Leofow to outside linebacker. Are you kidding me? How do
Hey,
these guys
Savage,
get
did you
paid
see?
millions?
Savage, did you see that they are going to try to reinvent the 3-4 where you don't play 2 gaps? When the
Yeah, they're
fuck?
going to
When the
be.
fuck did they gonna reinvent the fucking wheel? It's always been on the 3-4 that you play 2 gaps.
Yeah.
The shit crazy, man. They just coming up with shit. The fucking fans are just believing any fucking thing that they say, man.
Hey, how about the new I think he's they just hired another defensive coach.
Yeah, I saw that.
He was
Probably,
a
Yeah.
probably
pass
another,
rusher or some shit.
probably another linebacker coach because they already got 2 for
They
some
saying
fucking
he was a
reason.
monster at pass rush, and now we got him as a coach. They blowing
Yeah, I
him
saw
up,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
I did hear we did hire one of Georgia's linebacker coaches. So that could like
Okay, I think that might have been him.
CJ Allen. That might be CJ Allen's way into the Cowboys.
Oh, okay. Well then,
Well,
shit.
Hey, JB, look at that comment. When Dak gets us to the NFC Championship game next season, don't say nothing. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I fucking tell you? Didn't I tell you?
When
Listen, if I
Dak
told
get up
you
there,
if I told you a duck could pull a truck, just shut the fuck up and hook it up. I'm telling you, man, these motherfuckers are
Right.
predictable, bro.
yo, I'll bet you $100 to $10. If I win, I get $10. If you win, I pay you 100. If that gets us in the end, we are out. Listen, Dallas. Remember this text. Remember this quote. Dallas is going to be the worst team in the East this year.
Yo, we are closer to a top 10 pick than we are to a Super Bowl.
And we're going to give that pick, and that pick goes right to the Jets. That pick.
damn, for real?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
get they get the highest pick.
For Quentin Williams?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
That.
Fucking ass, man.
Yeah.
This team has been mismanaged, man. And Jerry Jones, what happens is he digs a hole so big, and then he let these fans put pressure on him, and then he make these dumbass decisions. Last year, you make a trade for now. I'm a big Quentin Williams fan. I don't know. I think he's an asset to the team. However, you don't make that trade unless you are a player away, 1 or 2 players away. You have to rebuild your entire defense, and you got a rookie. What the fuck is his name? I can't remember his name. That coach.
Parker, I think.
Clayton Adams?
Yeah. Parker, that's the DC,
Parker?
right?
Oh, DC?
The
Okay.
DC.
Okay.
He is a rookie. You brought in a rookie that's never coached a defense to build a defense. You needed a veteran DC who has experience coming in, taking over struggling defenses and rebuilding them. You could have brought Christian Parker in, the coach underneath him, for a year or 2 after this team had rebuilt itself. Then you could have promoted him to DC. That is how you do it. You don't bring in somebody that's never even called a play, and now he's supposed to go out there, change the defense, change the philosophy, change the culture, draft the players, develop the players. All of this for somebody that's basically been a glorified defensive secretary.
Yeah. I heard someone yesterday say, "Oh, he's been a coach since he was 21." No, he's been a secretary for half of those years.
Basically,
He's only coached 6 years. The other times he was a secretary.
Right.
and he wasn't even a assistant DC. Never.
Man, that dude was basically the equivalent of the person that went and got coffee for everybody every fucking day, man.
Right.
When they said, "Yo, pick someone up at the airport," that's what they sent him.
No,
That's what it was.
he's. I watched the press conference. He's good with the word salad, just like the rest of them. That's why he got the
Yep.
job.
Yep.
He knows how to throw the words around, man.
Yeah.
He ain't say nothing that I
Man,
thought was
it's gonna be more
different.
of that fucking Spider-Man camp and broomstick jumping and all of that shit. All that shit's coming back next year, man.
That's sad.
It's gonna be the same shit. This team is too fucking comfortable. They are comfortable with losing, and now they're gonna continue to fucking suck until somebody is able to step into this organization and make it uncomfortable to lose.
Yep.
They should be scared to show up to work the next day after losing. They should be like, man, I don't know what the coach is gonna fucking have in store for us, but I do not want to walk through those fucking doors and have to deal with him after losing.
Right.
I don't even want to get on the fucking plane. I'd rather pay for a private flight home to get on the plane and have to deal with the coach flying 4 hours back to Dallas.
Way too much
That's how
shaking
it should
hands and
feel.
kissing asses, man.
No, they're gonna call each other up and wish them good night, tell them how much they love each other and all of that stuff. And hey, we just had to fire our DC, but I want you guys to call them and tell them how much you appreciate them. That bum should have been gone week 3, man. It was clear
Mm.
cut. It was clear as day that he was ass, and they rode the entire fucking season with that bum.
No, uncensored. We're going 13-4, bro.
Yeah, put some money on that. Put some money on that.
This is a two. I'm telling you, this is a 2 to 4 win team. I'm
Damn,
telling you.
that was lower than I thought.
I
I'm
think they
serious.
can get. I think right now they can get 5. Hey, and we have a video clip. I have it saved. I'm gonna send it to JB for his next live. We called this shit down to the fucking number, man. We said this is a 7-win team last year.
I said it. Yeah, I called
And our,
something.
and our homeboy corner ripped into us talking about we didn't know what the fuck we was talking about. He said, y'all
Yeah,
think it's gonna be
totally.
7 wins? And it was still 7 fucking wins.
And a damn tie.
And a fucking tie, which should not be a thing in professional sports. You make $60 million fucking dollars. You keep your ass out there until you win the game.
Until you win.
Yeah.
You make the plays to win. You don't settle for no goddamn tie.
Tie, that should not be a fucking thing in professional sports. Listen, they have tennis matches that go on for days.
Yep.
They have baseball games that will go on for hours and hours and hours. No, you're gonna stay out there until your fucking arm fall off, and you're gonna keep throwing pitches, and you're gonna keep swinging this fucking baseball bat until somebody walk away with a win.
Yep. Yep. They go to 18 innings in baseball until somebody wins.
They're not going home. We're not leaving here until one of y'all motherfuckers decide to win.
Right. And we
That's
don't
how it
want to
should
hear
be in
that.
football, man.
And we don't want to hear that. We fucking suck. Go out there and show us that you don't suck, motherfucker. We suck.
We got 31 years or something.
Yo, this dude is a troll, man. This dude in the chat is a troll, man.
Yeah, he tripping, ain't he?
He trolling. He's got to be trolling.
What
He a
is
troll, but I'm still gonna.
He
I
from
want to shine a light on.
Yeah,
he
Oh,
from
my
the
bad.
what that
Avengers
defense got to do
Network.
with Dak? What that defense got to do with those 2 interceptions Dak Prescott threw against Denver, or the 2 interceptions he threw against Detroit when he scored no touchdowns? What about those 3 games where he couldn't score a touchdown in the second half?
They
What
ain't
that
gonna talk
defense got
about
to do
that.
with that? You
The
pull
number one
Brandon out.
offense.
This motherfucker I think 15 of his touchdowns went against 4 opponents. He scored 30 touchdowns. 15
And
of
2
them came
of
against
them
4
was
opponents.
against Washington.
Yes.
Macho talking? He just talking crazy. You got the same team you had last year. What's gonna make a difference?
Absolutely nothing, OG. It's
They're
going to be
go
fucking
back 10
worse.
years in age. They'll go back to 10 years in age, get younger and better. Fuck out of here. Any youth out there playing? What the hell is this dude talking about?
And like I
Those
get it.
weren't his faults. They tipped off the players' hands. Only Dak Prescott lovers do this shit.
Yeah.
That one is
Only
you,
Dak
dog.
Prescott lovers do this shit. There's an excuse for every fucking interception.
Yep.
Yeah. The wind was out of the west at 6 miles an hour. The
How about you don't
grass
stare
was,
down? How
the
about you don't
grass was
stare
much
down your
higher.
fucking wide receivers? Don't stare down your wide receivers, then, and they won't get tipped.
Yeah, he
Right.
does. He
Well, we can
does.
eliminate all the wide receiver talk. What happened when Dak just can't tell time and want to run an extra 2 seconds instead of sliding 5 yards earlier?
You
He
called
ran
that
out of
running?
time
That was more like a trot, man.
or whatever he was doing. I mean, what's the
Yes.
excuse for that?
Yeah, he runs like old people
Hey,
home. He
hey,
can't
hey,
run.
Chris. Hey, Chris, they gonna blame God for that one because God should
No.
have slowed down the road to let Dak
Oh,
Prescott get down.
oh,
You got to
okay.
get
My
a time
bad.
machine or some shit like that. It can't be
My
Dak
bad.
Prescott's fault. They curse God. They curse God, Jehovah himself, for Dak Prescott.
Man, would they?
Oh,
Shit.
Well, I
absolutely.
remember in the Green Bay game, but none of them interceptions
Man.
get tipped. That was all Dak.
Yeah, that
That was
game
all
would have been
Dak.
14-7. Good
That
point,
pick
Dak.
six. That pick six went right into his chest, and he ran that shit right back.
That's
At
two
Dak
the
pick
50,
Prescott's
sixes. I don't,
ass,
at the
he,
man.
50
he
yard
catching
line.
the break on the other one. That was 2 pick sixes,
Oh
as
yeah,
far as I'm concerned.
what was it at the 11-yard line or some shit?
Something
Same.
Yeah.
somewhere down there. And the
He
defense tired as fuck.
We
the
got a
the ma-
super slurpee in the
the
chat,
man
bro.
threw a touchdown to the other team before he gave one to his own, man.
Yep. So
Best,
did.
best quarterback Green Bay ever
Hey, if you look back at the history of Dak Prescott playing against Green Bay, you right.
had. I know.
Yeah,
I
he
seen one of the games
sucks.
live and in person.
Yeah.
When you see that deer in the headlight looks, forget about it. Put the mortgage on the other team. When you see him sweating, nah, forget about it. It's over. It's done.
I'm just saying, I shouldn't be able to read a blitz better than our starting quarterback.
Fact.
Man,
When I'm
what?
sitting in the stands and I'm looking right at it like, oh, they about to blitz. And Dak just
Yeah.
no
But
adjustments,
Chris,
no nothing.
how many times have you looked at the TV and been like, why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah,
You
I
do that shit
understand
all the
that.
time. I'll be like, why the fuck would you do that, Dak? That made no
I
fucking
know.
sense.
I'm talking about an AT&T though. I'm talking about in the stadium. I'm an
It
amateur.
don't matter anywhere with Dak, man. Dak does dumb
Yeah.
shit, man. He just like, why the fuck would you do that? And you can see it on the defenders' faces, man. The Cowboy defense be like, man, this motherfucker is off again.
I'm starting to wonder if he just don't understand. Like, I'm assuming he watches film. I mean, it's 10 years in. I don't think he understands what
He
he's looking at.
he watches films like The Housewives of Salt Lake City or some shit, man. He ain't watching it to be educated
Man,
Listen, this
speaking of
is
film,
because you
Go
wouldn't
ahead,
still be
Danny.
making it. Oh, sorry.
no. I was just going to say real quick, and this is not a dig. I think this is the same playbook for the last 10 years. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
absolutely,
Yes, it
absolutely.
is.
Bro.
It's the Jason Garrett playbook.
Yeah.
T.Y. Hilton came in and
Arthur.
said in 1 week he learned the entire playbook in less than a week. It's simple. And the defense, the teams we played against, the 49ers, they said
Yep.
that our offense is simple.
We
It
knew what
is.
they were going to
Tampa
do.
Bay. Who was the linebacker for Tampa Bay? He said it's basically the same thing. When we
Yeah, the
played,
tight end
That was the
rollout.
first year that Brady went there, right?
yeah, what was that linebacker name? Fuck, I forgot his name. But he basically said the same thing. He said we knew they
The,
wasn't going to the
the
ball.
tight end rollout, the fake reverse to Turpin or Lamb,
Tight end scene,
tight end seam. We'll do some
slant
outs to
Pickens.
Lamb, some outs to comebacks to Lamb.
In the round.
Yeah, in the
Curl,
round, faking
four,
around.
four curl routes all the time. It's like it's like that's their famous route. All curl routes. All comeback routes.
And the
And
seam.
I blame Dak Prescott, and I also blame the coaches because the coaches, they never pushed Dak Prescott to get better. They cater and dumb down the offense for Dak instead of trying to make him a better quarterback. They've dumbed it down, and because of that, the whole team suffers. Jamar Chase got like 21 targets in the game because they schemed to get him open. That offense, Dak Prescott cannot run. But Joe Flacco went down there in 1 week and learned that offense.
Mm.
I remember Baker Mayfield got picked up from the fucking airport and they threw him in a jersey and put him on the fucking field damn near in 24 hours.
We with the
And he won,
Rams.
and he
Yeah,
won the fucking football game.
Yep,
yeah, with the Rams.
with the
Dak
Rams.
Prescott can't do that shit. The man didn't even know his teammates' names. Throwing passes,
Sam
touchdowns.
Darnold have been on 2 teams for 2 years and then been successful with both of them. Once you got
One
him
more
off the
team
Jets
wins in a championship.
and the Panthers. I mean, the Panthers getting better, but there was a dumpster fire too. He was there, so yeah.
Yeah, he was with the Niners too.
Keep blaming
Yeah.
Dak. He's gonna prove y'all wrong.
What's
But it's been 10 years of being proven right, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep my track record
Hold on, see
going.
what he talking about?
Yeah,
I,
ZPL
I've been
ain't coming back.
I've been right.
So
I've been right for 10. That, and you know what? That was the key right there. When Zeke got suspended, you saw who Dak really was. Everybody,
In
that's
2016.
what they saw. That's what they should have went off of. They should have never even gave his ass
yeah, once
that
he started getting
2020
hurt and
contract.
everything, that was it. That was a wrap.
They shouldn't have gave him that 2020 contract, man.
And now we got a decent running back, but we're not going to use him.
Yep,
And
again.
Javante's injury prone. Who's to say he can make it through another year?
Never should have paid him. Never should. I'm
Absolutely
sorry.
not. I do not believe in paying running backs. I believe you draft young legs in the third round, fourth round of the draft. You run their ass into the ground for 2 or 3 years, and you move on and you draft some more, man. You do not pay running backs, man.
That's a good point. Carl.
There's very few elite running backs. Derrick
Only if
Henry and
that's the
Saquon
last piece you
Barkley.
need, like with the Eagles. I think, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If you trading for that last piece, but you got to already be competing
Yeah.
and
But
getting to that level.
we have the worst defense in the NFL, but you want to spend $8 million a year on a running back where you could have put that at a safety, a linebacker, an edge, a defensive tackle. I'm sorry. Williams had like what? 1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns, somewhere
Yeah.
around there.
Yeah.
There's no way Maffa's on the team, Blue's on the team. There's no way you can tell me I could have drafted a running back this year, day 3. We would have had a rookie, Maffa, Blue, and all those 3 cats together would have eclipsed what Javante Williams would have put, and we could have put that money on defense. Nah, man, never pay $8 million to an injury-prone running back. And I'm sorry, I think he hit the wall against the Carolina Panthers. I thought after the Carolina game, he wasn't running as hard as he used to. Now,
Mhm.
two question marks at offensive tackle coming back. Cooper Beebe is an average center, and now Javante Williams is. We would think about it. We wouldn't give Derrick Henry $5 million the year before, but we paid Javante Williams $8 million.
And,
Does that even make sense?
Saquon Barkley was
It
6
doesn't even
million.
make sense. But
It
Yeah.
don't.
then if you say something, you're a hater. No, man, it's passion. You want to see your team win, man. It's just. I won't talk about it,
No,
man.
they
It's
want
just,
to. They want to control your
and then the
fandom. That's
slurp
all it
boys,
is.
just like if
Yep.
you can like you can we critique everyone, but if you say one bad thing about Dak, oh, you're not a Dallas fan, you're a
Hey, you,
hater. No, I'm
hey
tired of
Savage,
31 fucking years. Excuse my language. I'm tired of 31 years of losing, man.
Savage, did you notice in the
No,
chat?
it's
And
not
we've
even
been
worth it arguing with
they've been
them.
going they've been
Whatever.
going at it about all these other players on this team, and
Yep.
nobody has said anything in the chat until you mentioned Dak, and then these fuckers come out of the woodwork, man, like nuclear
Mhm.
cockroaches, man. They won't go away.
No, they won't. JP, you got some stalkers on your channel.
You have a
What you say?
shitty veteran, yeah.
When you say something about Dak Prescott, you got a lot of stalkers. They know they're coming for you. They're coming for you, JB.
He coming.
Yeah, they're coming. As soon as you say Dak Prescott, I call him Jesus walking on water. Black Jesus
That's how they
walking
treat
on
him.
water.
We should be worshiping this guy. Basically, I ain't
Yeah.
worshiping this bum. Are you kidding me? Man, he gets nothing from me, man. Show me something. Like I used to be NFC Championship the last couple years, man. I'm Super Bowl, bro. NFC Championship ain't even enough. Super Bowl, bro. I mean, come on.
I'm
Not
glad
when
you
you got second
restored
year
your
players
standard,
getting there.
brother. I'm glad you restored your standard, man. because too many people over the 30 years of losing has consistently just lowered their standard over and over and over again, man. Like every single year, people just get so beat up. They just like, man, just get me to here. Well, can I just make the playoffs? Well, can we just win a game? Well, can we just beat the Eagles? Do y'all realize that we are one field goal away from being swept by the Giants last year?
Man.
If Brandon Aubrey misses that overtime, the kick to send it into overtime, you get
Damn.
swept by the fucking Giants last year.
Right.
By Russell Wilson and
And one
Jackson
of them was
Dart.
Russell Wilson, and they benched his ass the next week.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about to
Russell
get ugly.
Wilson is so ass that when Jackson Dart went down, Russell Wilson threw one pass, and his head coach ran into the fucking medical tent, which he is not allowed to go in. It was like, can you see? And he was like, I see double. And he was like, throw it to the motherfucker on the left. Get back in the game. He literally went into the medical tent. The coaches are not supposed to go in there. That is for the medical personnel to evaluate it. He literally was like, this motherfucker's going to cost me my job. And we almost lost him a couple weeks ahead of that.
Right.
We had people talking about let Russ cook and all type of shit all over again. You had Steeler fans talking about, man, we should have kept Russ after that game.
Mm.
That's how bad this team is, man. And it's not all Dak. Dak is the main problem because he is the one consistent over 10 years. But this defense is ass.
Even when the
Kenneth
defense ain't
Murray
ass, it's
Jr.
Dak. It's Dak. Even when the defense ain't ass, it's Dak.
But Kenneth Murray Jr. should have never been on this fucking team. Elam should have never been on this team. Osakazua should have never got paid. You should have never drafted Azaraku. You should have never drafted Rebel. Hooker and Wilson need to go. Trayvon Diggs should have been traded last year. Instead, you released him and you got nothing.
Yeah,
We don't know what's going on with Bland's foot. Overshown might be a shell of himself after destroying his knee.
I'm slightly optimistic about our defense just because we got a game changer at D tackle. I think that
that is one man. You can game man around one man.
Yeah, but he can break that game plan though. He's talented enough.
Not in the 3-4. He is 30 pounds, 40 pounds undersized to play nose.
Yeah, true that. But maybe the coach is talking shit. Maybe we just run the 4-3. Maybe that's just a little smoke screen. I don't know. I'm trying to stay optimistic about that defense because that's really our only hope is just having a young defense that can play.
That is the most keep a hope alive shit.
I got more hope in the defense than Dak.
Well.
I mean, that's all I got.
You don't need much to get over that threshold because I don't believe him up again at all.
Right.
Joe Milton's not the answer, but that's why this team needs to get serious about going out and finding a fucking quarterback and having an absolute real competition and stop just handing people spots on this team. Savage said this shit last year after the draft, that this team just hands people starting positions. Kenneth Murray Jr., I find it very hard to believe that Kenneth Murray Jr. earned a position on this team. You telling me a dude that he's not even a real fucking football player, man.
So what does that say about our linebacker core?
Because what's happening is you also have to have politics involved in this shit. Kenneth Murray Jr. played under Matt Eberflus. Matt Eberflus brought Kenneth Murray Jr. in here so that he had somebody he was familiar with. That's why he was here. Kenneth Murray Jr. should have never been on this team. He should never take another snap of professional football in his motherfucking life, bro.
He brought
that dude
Sanborn in here too.
ass, man. Sam Burns
and number 57.
Sam Burns?
57.
57.
He does not deserve for you to say his fucking name. Just call the number out.
We also the same team that drafted a staff member's son just because. I mean, I don't know why we're drafting the 5'5" running back.
Oh yeah, Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, that shit. So
That's what
Oh my
that's what
god.
I mean by politics, man. You kept him over Malik Davis. And Malik
Yeah.
Davis has shown when you give him the opportunities to run the ball, he can
He can,
produce.
yeah.
Mhm.
There's a
He did.
reason why we had Bobby Carpenter on this team for so long. And we sat with Randy Gregory through all his problems for so fucking long. The politics, the backroom stuff, the friendships. Jalen Tolbert should have been cut last year in the middle of the fucking season to prove a point. You want to play that ass, you're gone. As soon as Flournoy showed that he was confident, they should have cut him in the middle of the fucking season to prove a point and send it to the rest of the fucking roster that we will move the fuck on from you guys if you guys don't step up and perform.
Yeah, I never understood
Instead,
why Flournoy never got more playing time.
And
the
another,
same thing should have happened to Matt Eberflus. They should have fired his ass to put a fire underneath all the other coaches on this team that your ass can go too, man.
and the other person, Blue. If Blue wasn't that person, that running back, you should have let him go.
He's a 6th, 7th round draft pick. They should have just got rid of his ass.
Yeah. No,
Prove
he
a
was a
point.
fifth round pick.
Cool cleats though. He wears
Yeah,
cool cleats. He went to Texas. Blah blah blah. Like,
back to the politics of it all.
yeah. You fuck about
It's
no
a
Gucci cleats, man. What the hell?
but there are
Whatever the
players
fuck it was.
on this team that we see that are better than other players, but because of their draft position and stuff, they let them start over the other ones.
Yeah, it took Tony Pollard like an extra 2 seasons to get the playing time he
Yes,
deserved.
and
Yeah.
everybody knew he was better than Zeke at that point in time.
Yeah.
Yep. Rico Dowell. He had to go to another team and scorch the Cowboys to show how good he was.
It's amazing. It's just too much politics. It's either politics or poor evaluation. They either cannot effectively evaluate their talent
Mm-hmm.
or it's politics. Because Josh Butler came in and balled out at corner, physical at the point of attack, able to cover his man on man before he tore his ACL. And he was like 6th on the depth chart. He came in and everybody like, yo, where the fuck this dude been?
But you draft an injured Revel at third with the third round pick, and it took him almost a season for him to. You want to play him, and you still have Josh Butler on the team, who got experience.
Yeah, it's sad, but we're in for another 5-win season or so. And at the end of the fucking year, everybody's gonna come back and we're gonna be able to say, we told y'all. And you know, they're
Yep.
gonna say, well, I didn't think it'll be this bad. We tried to tell y'all this. Last
Mm-hmm.
year, when everybody was screaming, get Dak weapons, I said, this is a setup. They want Dak to play well so they can blame the defense. All they care about is Dak playing well. And then that shit happened. And then you know what the people said? Man, I didn't know the defense was gonna be this bad. We fucking tried to tell you all off season.
Right.
Which divisions are we playing next year?
They
NFC
are.
West,
Oh Lord.
AFC North.
Oh shit!
Oh Lord.
We
Oh
gonna get
shit.
cursed on, man.
The Cowboys are playing a second position schedule next year.
Second place schedule, yeah.
We came in
The
second.
second place.
So we have to play Green Bay. We have to play.
49ers.
We're gonna play Tampa Bay.
49ers.
Hold on, we came in second in the division.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Washington,
How?
because Jaden Daniels got injured. He dislocated his
I
elbow.
remember that, but I thought, oh yeah, the Giants got
And
out of
the
there too.
Giants was worse.
Damn. That's right.
We
Shit.
got Arizona.
Yeah,
Here's the 4 losses.
Arizona again?
Yep. Here's the 4 losses already. 49ers, Green Bay, Arizona, and somebody else I
You got
forgot.
Seattle. You
Seattle,
got the Rams.
Oh,
Rams.
damn.
Oh, Rams.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got Green Bay. You got Tampa Bay. This team is gonna be ass. And you got to play the Eagles. You're gonna have Washington. You're gonna have the Giants. They're not pushovers. This division is not a
Nope.
pushover. Dak Prescott ain't gonna be able to walk through this division anymore, man.
Nope.
oh shit. Shador. Yeah,
I don't think Shador that good. I think they're actually gonna have
yeah, but
what's his name
it's
back.
gonna be a prime time game, and then they're gonna do all the Dion shit, and we're gonna get ass whooped.
I think Deshaun Watson is actually gonna be their starter. I think his salary cap hit
Yeah,
like
he
$80
ain't got
million
no
or
legs no
something like
more,
that.
man. He ain't got no Achilleses.
They still gonna put his ass out there. He $80 million on the cap
Yeah.
or some shit like that.
Yep. They
They
gonna
I
put
gonna
him
don't
make
think
out
his
he's
there.
gonna
ass
make it. I
play.
don't think he's gonna make it through. Unless we play him in September, I don't think he ain't gonna make it too far. He ain't got the
Well,
heart for it no more.
that's a whole nother story if you don't if you think his body ain't gonna hold up. But they gonna put his ass out
He
there on
ain't
that
got. I don't
field to
think he got the
find
heart
out.
for it no more. I think he done. Well, I remember we played him last time. He about quit.
Well, they gonna take every beat of it because $80 million, you gonna get out there and do something.
Hell
He
yeah.
see all that guarantee
You
money.
better
He
learn
ain't gonna do shit.
you better learn how to punt, kick a field goal, or some shit. $80 million, you're not about to sit on the bench.
No,
Hell no.
they gonna put him
Yeah.
out there.
They gonna put him out there. I'm just saying he already got all that guaranteed money. He ain't got to do nothing. He got the money.
He ain't gotta do shit but show up at the stadium. That's it.
Yep. Yep.
Like,
They
like
signed the
that.
worst contract in history in any sport.
Yeah,
Hey, for Dak.
absolutely.
No. The
Nah,
Browns won that one.
Deshaun's contract is worse than Dak's. Because
It's
Dak's
by
you can get
far.
out from under at some point in time. Deshaun Watson is on that team for the next 3 years. They can't get rid of him.
By far worst
Everything is
contract.
guaranteed.
I'm gonna pull up his cap right
And he ain't
quick.
got to
But
play.
Deshaun Watson, it's bad, man. 80 million might be an exaggeration, but it's up there.
It's high, and he don't have to play. They signed him down there, guaranteed everything.
I don't think I
Almost
do
like a quarter billion, almost.
Well, Dak number 2 right behind them.
Yeah, he's number 2.
And that's
But
fucking
Deshaun,
don't show up at the gym at the stadium and not do shit. Okay. I don't care if you throw 100 interceptions. You got to get out here on the field.
they gonna put him on the field. I'm just saying he gonna quit. He gonna do something. He gonna quit. He gonna act like he hurt again. Whatever it takes. He gonna get it. They gonna put him on the field. He gonna get himself off.
man.
Right.
And then Shador gonna come
Oh,
in.
this
Shador's
guy
not.
signed that deal the last 2 seasons. What is he? 10, 9, 14, and 1 or 10? What is he? 3 dash? Yeah, 10, 14, and 1.
Who that?
Yeah. And then a lot of us projected him to only win like 5 to 6 games this season. So the
Yeah, I
3
had
years
his at 5.
signed his contract, this guy's gonna be got like 16. If he only wins 6, so that's a God damn
Nah,
25.
I was right. I was right.
16,
Deshaun Watson is
25, and 1.
$80 million is Deshaun Watson's cap hit next year.
Dak is
If they if
74.
if they cut Deshaun Watson, they have to pay him $131 million. And then the next year, he's $27 million. And if they cut him, they have to pay him 50. And then the next year he's 18. And if they cut him, they have to pay him 24. And then the next year he's 7 million and they don't save any money. They cannot save $1 of Deshaun Watson's contract. He's on the team until 2029.
Dak is 2028, right?
Let me pull his up right quick.
Well, it may be longer than that if they do a extension this year.
Or
And then
restructure.
what I'm
Yeah.
hearing is they want to do 2 to 3 year extension on him. So Dak is 74 million this year. If they cut him, it's 130. Next year, you can get out for if you don't fuck with his contract. If you let his contract run this year, you can get out from. You can save money on Dak Prescott contract in 2027. It ain't a lot, but you can save $12 million. In 2028, you save $45 million. So he's done then. But that's if they don't restructure his contract.
Yeah.
If they restructure it, you're fucked.
Right.
Gonna be paying for Dak. He gonna be goddamn 40 years old. We still gonna be paying him 25, 30 million a year.
Yep.
Oh shit.
There's three void years at the end of his contract right now that they can send all the way up to 2032 if you want to extend
Yeah,
him out 3 years. Kick the
how old is he?
can.
Like 33 now? 34?
32.
Dak
He'll be
Prescott is
32.
30. No, he's 33 now. Well, it's got it listed as 33. I don't know when his birthday is.
I think he
Yeah,
just
he'll
had a
be
birthday.
33. He'll be 33 in July.
Yeah. They probably just this website just go off the year, so they probably got it ahead of it.
Yeah,
Dak
he's
looking at his contract numbers is insane, man.
no
And
trouble.
not just him, you still got Steele, who got a huge contract.
Yeah.
Quinn Williams.
They gonna be in trouble for
You
a
got
minute.
to do something about Kenny Clark. He's 21 million on the books.
Yep.
Osa's 20 million on the books. You got to do something about that. Tyler
What
Smith
about
is
Diggs?
27. Diggs is
What about
dead money.
Yeah,
Diggs
that's
is 5.8. He's 5.8 dead. Yeah, we got to pay
dead
Zach
money?
Martin $16 million next season.
Dead money.
I
16
mean,
million to Zach Martin. Zach Martin fleeced these dudes on the way out. He knew he was close to retirement. Made them redo his fucking contract on his way out so he can get
Didn't
money.
he sit out? He sat out, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, he held out. You got Dak Prescott 74 million, CeeDee Lamb 38 million, George
Mm.
Pickens 28 million, Tyler Smith 27 million, Quentin Williams 21 million, Kenny Clark 21 million, Osaki Zua 20 million, Terrence Steele 18 million, Deron Bland 17 million, Jake Ferguson 10 million. This is bad, man.
Damn,
Man,
y'all. With that,
I'm
man.
just sitting here shaking my damn head.
Yeah,
Of
with
course.
that, bro, I gotta get up out of here, man. It's
Yeah,
10,
we get out of here
almost
too.
3
Y'all have a good
hours.
night.
I appreciate y'all, man. Once again, man. Fire show uncensored.
God bless everybody.
OG
All right,
Cowboy
JB.
Champ Chrissy. I appreciate everybody. Everybody in the chat. Salute.
JB, you
Gotta
need
get
to
up
come
out
on
of
the
here.
show. One of my shows, want to probably shoot tomorrow though. Check me out. I'll send you I can't send you a text or anything. I'll have your number.
Hold up. I put it on here for you real quick. Hey, you
I'll send it.
communicate
I'll
with
send it to him.
Uncensored? Uncensored
Oh,
got
the
Yeah, I'll
back.
send.
Yeah.
got my
Yeah, I
Back.
didn't give it yours too.
yeah, Uncensored got me.
I'll send it to you guys.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Everybody have a blessed night. Thanks
All
for
right,
You
y'all.
everybody.
do.
Appreciate
take
it.
it easy, y'all.
Y'all be
Yes,
good,
sir.
man.
Take
Y'all
care,
sleep
brother.
well. Peace.